whatever time of the day it is you happen to be listening, this is the P&A Podcast Express coming to you from the Silver Tavern in Deckerville, Michigan.
We are alive. This show isn't live.
Yes, we are very alive. Hopefully still
For the moment.
when this airs. Hopefully that's still the case.
Wow.
Kind of
Morbid, but I like it.
Because we just got the greatest email address ever, pna@hornygrapefruit.com. That is pna@hornygrapefruit.com.
It's going to be real awkward if we don't release these sequentially.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going to release sequential.
Sequential.
All right.
So, and also Notre-Dame. What a great email, though. And also our new website, hornygrapefruit.com.
Right. You can go there and you will be able to find the podcast and, view all things podcast.
So look at us. We're old dogs. We're learning new tricks. We're almost 150 episodes into this dreck of a fucking podcast.
Yeah, whatever the hell
and we're
doing
coming up
here.
with new shit. Thank you, Anthony, for the... I don't know, and if you college kids are into it, fucking grapefruits, I mean...
You can't beat it. You just can't. It's got my endorsement.
Yes, thank you. Mikey Smith has joined us, too.
Thank you, Mike.
Yes.
All the rage.
So... If this is a big thing amongst the college kids, then I would think a horny grapefruit's something you'd desire, right?
Oh, of course. There's nothing on a college campus, especially a Christian college campus filled with repressed sexuality, nothing more desirable than a horny grapefruit.
Then one that's horny. Thank you, Sarah.
No, of course not. Thank you.
So it has to be horny because, you don't want to, especially like you said, if it's religious, if it's liberal, if it's everything, you want to know that the grapefruit wants it too, right?
No, exactly. And that's part of it, is knowing that when you cut that hole in the grapefruit and when you insert yourself into it and thrust back and forth and back and forth, you know that grapefruit wants it just as much as you do.
I think you probably could play that for some chicks at your college and get laid just off of that little sound bite.
Oh, I'm sure I could.
What do you think, Mike?
I would have to agree. I'm looking forward to getting divorced and getting down there to the college with them.
Banging college whores.
Here's the thing is...
Or grapefruit at college.
Mike, me, you, and Phil are all three of, college mentality. We are just as immature as we were in college, and in those years.
Yes.
Unfortunately, all of us have got a fair amount of gray in the beard, and I don't know how that'll play for us.
Use it to your advantage.
Not well.
Nah, use it to your advantage. As I said, I want to go back to college, but I would be viewed like they would think I'm a professor right now because, I could be and I should be, but I just want to go back as a student and just, that's how my ex-wife found the dude she's fucking. They were going to college together in their 30s and yeah. So it's got to work for somebody. It's an aphrodisiac, right? If I'm sitting in a class and it's a bunch of 20, 21, 22-year-olds, but there's a couple, say, women in their 30s, they're going to look at me like, holy shit, he's my only viable option here.
Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty much.
That's called economy of scale once again.
Nice.
It's not a bad strategy. I should just randomly enroll in college courses, I feel like.
Just do it. Just, join a couple schools, Don't even got to limit yourself to one. Just take classes, some nice gen eds.
Yeah, and it's not like it's going to be a problem to pass said classes.
No.
Cuz I've already done it. And yeah, I think that. What do you think, Mike? I think this is a good strategy.
I think so. Except I wanted to be the college professor. But I always wanted to give extra credit just to the females.
And you wanted to tell. You wanted to. Here's the scene. Might I set the scene for you? So Mike is in a tweed jacket, sitting in his office. It's after hours. It's a little late.
He's got a pipe.
Pipe. Yep. Smoking a pipe. Grading some papers. Co-ed stops by. Mike says, it's not my office hours right now. She says, Professor, I know. I deliberately came to you after hours in hopes of coming to an agreement of getting a better grade.
Whoa.
What can I do for extra credit? Do you mind if I close your door? And the rest ends scene. Go to hornygrapefruit.com to see how the rest of it ends up.
I bet you can't guess.
And then somebody get an A and he gets an off.
That's right.
And both of you get grapefruit.
I
She can
love
fucking
it.
grapefruit. I want nothing to do with her.
Wow.
Wow. Cave of the Winds.
I mean, you can't be picky in these days, man.
I don't fuck chicks that got a bigger dick than me, okay?
Why are you limiting yourself, man?
I think he just means he don't fuck chicks.
Oh.
They all got bigger dicks than him.
Oh. No, that's you are fake news.
No, I'm just kidding. Most of them don't.
I've seen Mike rollerblading naked in a parking lot in Saginaw, and trust me, there's not many chicks that have bigger dicks than him.
Not pretty either.
So
I can't believe I rolled up. I can't believe I rolled up, and you're just all Mike had on was a smile, some socks, and rollerblades in a fucking parking lot in an apartment complex in Saginaw. And you're just out there free as hell, just fucking rollerblading, fucking buck naked. And the chick that you were banging was watching you from the window. I loved it. Yeah.
Love it every minute of it. And I can't. I hope he does not fall because that dick is straight up.
was Freebird playing while you were free balling?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
The only thing I would have wished is that you had a mullet, because that would have made the whole scene complete.
Oh, just beautiful.
Oh,
flowing.
Well, if I was, yeah, I'm
voluptuous.
too young for the mullets back in the '80s, and too old for the mullets current.
Right.
No, I had a mullet in
Stuck
'92.
in
You
that
son of a
shit.
bitch. All my friends
Yeah, I
did.
was still way too young in '92.
Well, this was also 1999. It was 1999.
So,
Yeah.
so did you possibly rock a ball mullet?
Yeah, I saw his downstairs dreadlocks. Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Yeah, my wife nicknamed me the Taliban down there. Taliban.
So that reminds me of our other sponsor, Manscaper.com. You can manscape your genitalia with new no-nick technology. The Manscaper 3.0 will take care of your junk, and your junk will take care of you. Manscape.com.
I'm waiting for this goddamn thing to set up our email.
What's that now, Mike?
I said I'm waiting, saying enough times they'll sponsor the show.
Not sponsored, but we should be.
Man,
Dude,
Manscaped, I'm speaking.
I'll tell you what, if Manscaped wants to send us like 5 of their Manscaper, their 3.0 units, that's all it's going to take, and we'll mention them 20 times on air, and we'll give them a try.
At least.
Yeah.
We'll let people know.
Do you know how much?
Do you know how much?
You know how
what?
much their sponsorship's worth?
A lot.
It's like $40,000.
Yeah.
How come we ain't on their junk?
Yeah, no kidding.
Because let me tell you what, you'd be hard pressed to find a podcast with hairier balls than this one.
Yeah.
Oh,
if you
precisely.
can tame this shit, you can tame anything.
That's right. Challenge. The gauntlet's been laid out.
Yeah. Manscaper, get out in here.
We expect an answer within the fortnight.
That's right.
Did you drop a Fortnite?
Yeah, I love that he worked Fortnite into the podcast.
Nice.
Now if we can just get a fisticuffs worked in here.
Yeah. Well, I fancy myself a pugilist, you see.
Indubitably.
My, you see.
Yeah.
Back in the day when I was clicking off tickets.
Popcorn, peanuts, ding-a-ling-a-ling.
You
Freshly
got it.
cored grapefruit for ya.
Freshly cored.
Get a load of this
Oh,
for
yeah.
only 2 pennies. You can witness the miracle.
One slightly used grapefruit for ya.
We'll even put the second hole if you are so inclined and endowed.
As as the Dawes once said, break on through to the other side.
She's a 20th century
Fuck,
fox.
right through that.
Jim Morrison is dead, but your dick is not.
Oh boy.
Fuck, man.
What is wrong with me?
I don't know. The peanut gallery's up at the bar enjoying it.
So Adam's wondered this since we started this podcast. What is wrong with Phil, right?
No, I haven't wondered. I've
You've
kind
known.
of known.
Born witness to it.
That's right.
100 and damn near 50 episodes.
Put that on a listener poll.
And it's the crazy part is Mikey's known me longer than pretty much anybody other than my family. And back in the day, I was really quiet and reserved, if you could mention it. Like remember when I was like 15, 16, 17, Mike, I was, yeah.
Very.
Yeah.
I thought you were mute. Dude wouldn't talk ever.
That's right. But when I did, it was very poignant, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
Pointy it?
Like,
Pointy
hey,
it?
Pointy
thanks,
birds.
it.
Pointy.
I was very silent Bob, you know? Very silent Bob. Like, you know what? There's millions of beautiful women in this world. Most of them will just, not all of them bring you lasagna at work. Most of them will just cheat on you.
It's a good philosophy to live by.
Yeah. That's from Clerks,
But he
and I
had
love
an
it.
awesome 6-disc changer.
Oh yeah, I had the old Alpine.
Oh.
The old Alpine with the 4-inch jail audio
What-
12W6s.
What would have been your 6 discs of choice?
So disc number 5 was always Sublime, no matter what. Still to this day, that disc changer is sitting in the shed at my mother's house. Sublime, still in disc number 5. That's the only one that could never change.
Nice. I respect that.
Jock Jams was usually in there somewhere. As we went through it, usually some Everclear. Definitely. I mean, that's for the bitches. I don't know. The bass from the bottom was one of the ones that always came through.
Bass.
And of course, I was a big Notorious B.I.G. fan. So any Notorious B.I.G. was usually in disc number 2. And yeah, I mean, I'm just talking shit. Like I said, Jock Jams, Sublime. 311. 311 was usually disc number 6. 311, yeah. The one with Down. Oh, what a great fucking album.
So
Comes
for
from
me,
the down end.
for me, I had like a mixtape of like super bassy shit.
Just
Because
Oh, of course.
I had a massive stereo. I mean, ridiculous stereo for the size of vehicle I had.
So I had 4 12-inch JL Audios 12W6s, but I had 2 Punch 1000s pushing them. So
Yeah, that's pretty weak.
Yeah.
So I had I had to have some extra batteries and things like that in my car.
Oh, I had a capacitor and a battery too. Yeah.
My smallest amp was a 1,000-watt Alpine.
Alpine.
I had a 2,800-watt Sherwood,
Oh, now you're talking about wood.
and then I had a 5,000-watt Rockford Fosgate.
That's the one.
That went to one speaker.
Yeah.
It was an 18-inch Electro Voice concert series bass speaker that was actually mounted where my spare tire went.
There
Spare
you go.
tire was gone. That was mounted to the spare tire.
Speaker.
I had the 2800 Sherwood ran the 215s that pointed towards the back seat. The back seat folded down in that vehicle. The 1,000-watt Alpine went to a. I shouldn't say that was my smallest one. That was my smallest one for bass, because I had another like 400-watt Alpine that went to 2 6x9s. But that 1,000-watt Alpine went to a 10-inch bandpass box that had two 10-inch bass speakers in it. That was a super tight bass. And I actually blew the seal out of the front window of my car one time, cranking it up. Like, actually dislodged the front window of my car.
Yeah.
Damn.
So yours was better than mine. I'm going to say that right now. But Mike remembers what mine was too. And I know you said weak, but it was not. Was
No,
Mikey?
it was not. That was not weak.
It was not. No, it wasn't weak at all.
We should put together. We should do that shit now. Like put together. Like
I know. When we've actually got money to do it.
Right.
But I don't think I could do better than I did.
No.
I actually took a class to like learn how to mold body panels, interior body panels.
Yeah.
And I built this big thing with all these heat lamps and stuff, and I would spray glue and press things into shit. And
I know what you're saying. Yeah.
I had an elaborate switching system. I also had an elaborate like speaker system in the doors that was just powered off the radio. My 6x9s in the back were powered off of a small amp.
Right.
But I had switches to turn everything on and off because you literally could not listen to that 18-inch driving down the road.
Right.
And mostly what I listened to was just that 10-inch bandpass box in the back.
Yeah.
I turned the 15s and the 18 off because they were just obnoxious.
Right.
But I also pulled a horn tweeter out of a concert series PV speaker.
Yep.
And I cut that out in the dash, and I put that in the dash. Absolutely ridiculous. Totally screwed up my heating system and my cooling system.
Who cares? Fuck
Who gave
it.
a fuck? You know,
I remember I hopped in the car of another person who was like, well, I've got a competition stereo system. And I'm like, nice. And it was one of the Krasinskis from, Dairy Queen fame.
yes.
And I'm like, well, these sound pretty good for 6x9s. What kind of amp you got pushing them? And he was so dejected.
So do you remember the guy that they used to have and you might not, you might be a little young for that. He was actually Rockford Fosgate sponsored.
Was it Rolling Thunder?
He had a Monte Carlo, not a Monte Carlo. He had a Grand National.
Yeah.
That it was a black Grand National. He was from down by Peck.
Yeah.
And I went out. He's all sponsored by
By Rockford Fosgate, yeah.
So
Jones Sound Shop, yeah.
And so
which, by the way, patronized Jones Sound Shop. Still in business.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
That's where Anthony got his system. Great guy.
I love system done there. Beautiful work.
They hooked me up all the time. Love you, Brian and
yeah, Brian.
Yeah, Jones Sound Shop. Yeah,
Right.
But they, I roll in there with this thing. I worked in a music store, so I had access to some pretty sweet stuff because it wasn't car audio stuff. This was like concert series,
yeah,
massive stuff. That 18 that was in there, it had, I want to say, like a 13-pound magnet on it.
wow.
And it took, you had to pump 1,000 watts to it just to move,
just to get it to.
And I took that out there. He had all his Rockford stuff, and it's all beautiful and stuff. And I roll in there with this hodgepodge done in my garage, bought with like Kmart carpet shit.
Hodgepodge done in my garage.
And he blows 149 decibel.
Best I ever did was 145.
And I was like, damn, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
But I'd never put a decibel meter on mine.
Yeah.
151.
Yeah. So 145 is the best I ever did. Yeah.
So I hit 151.
Very
And I never dared push it past that.
Right.
That was pretty solid, I thought.
145 was enough to fuck your head up. Your ears might bleed. Yeah.
Like if I ever turn that up, I had a jackass in my car one time.
Yeah.
Jeff Stone, that decided to turn it up way high. And it like literally disorientated me to where I'm like, I had to pull over because I couldn't even find the volume knob. So I just kind of stopped the car on the white line.
Right.
And I open the window or open the door, and the sound pressure isn't so bad, and I turn it down. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I didn't know it was that loud. It's like, well, what do you think it was?
What the fuck do you think? We should put together
You
one
think
of
I'm
those.
going half-ass on that?
Like here we yeah, you're right. Like we should put together, like now as adults, and with the technology we have now, and with the engineering mind, we know better now.
Yeah.
Like we did not unlock the full potential of the equipment we had back then.
No. Now, I did go through and
Because
build
we can wire things so much better now. I feel like.
Oh, wire things so much better. The technology is better.
Right.
And when I set mine up, I built custom stuff for it, not thinking about the acoustics of it,
Right.
but thinking about how can I fit more shit in here.
Right. Like,
And-
let's get more shit.
And so that's what I did. And it was loud, but with those 15s, if I would have built a proper box for them
Right.
and just said fuck the 10, it
'Cause you
would have
have
been
to-
so much louder.
Because as we understand the science behind it, of course, when it dispositions air for its reverb as well as its proverb, you have to have air for it to replace, which is what the box whole theory is. Anyway, never mind. Disregard.
Yeah,
You know what I'm talking about.
We're on the third episode talking
Right.
dynamics of things, and that's probably not great podcast or coherent at this point.
So where are you going next, Sam, on Quantum Leap?
Speaking of which, where are you going next? Where are you at now?
Yeah, where you at now, Mikey? What's your 20? We were just randomly checking it. Hey, go on.
Mile marker 61 on 75 northbound. I am 20 miles from my hotel.
20 miles from where?
My hotel.
Oh, your hotel.
Nice.
Where you staying tonight? Kentucky?
Yep, I'll be back till the north. No, not Kentucky. North City, Tennessee.
Oh, Tennessee.
Same
Getting.
spot I got to. Yeah.
So are you on your own driving? Do you have a tandem partner?
He only has
Myself,
a.
all by myself. I don't drive with fucking nobody.
He only has a grapefruit in the passenger seat.
I was going to say, do you have a grapefruit? Will you be taking care of yourself here in about 20 miles?
He's
Pretty
waiting.
much, yeah. Like
Yeah.
get in those big old comfy Marriott beds. Fucking beautiful Marriott beds.
Oh yeah.
I'm not going to lie, I'm jealous. I wish I could be on the road. Instead, my job is horrible.
We're going to be on the road next week up to probably the land of like pine tree beds and
You know, I talk shit about the UP for a lot of my life, but then I went up there and had an epiphany of me loving the UP about 4 years ago.
I love the
So now I'm all in. I'm all in on it. I would love to buy a little tavern, an inn, a little bar up there, and just fucking live up there because those people have it right. You know what? Nothing stresses them out and nothing can phase them. They're infallible people.
So let me tell you a little story. There is a guy that I know that he lives up north of. He lives between like Houghton and Copper Harbor. So he's
That's a brutal area.
He's way up there, but he bought 2,800 acres.
2,800.
2,800 acres. He's a multimillionaire.
$2,800.
He
More like 28 million. No, 28,000 probably.
he
280,000.
but his particular piece of property has
Actually, 72,000.
It has-
222,000.
he has 7 cabins on the property.
Jesus.
He donated, I want to say 1,700 of the acres. He still has 1,100, but he donated 1,700 to be a nature preserve up there.
Well, if you look, actually, and that's a point I want to make. Most of the UP, I think like 60 to 70% of the UP is actually preserved as either national forest or parks, which is awesome.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, it's just incredible.
Yeah.
So I mean, he's done all that up there, and but I'm amazed. I'm amazed at how much the like just the vast amount of area he has up there.
It's
and
good.
The fact that he has all of these, all of these different places.
And all these different domains like hornygrapefruit.com.
Well, that's how he started. That's how he started.
Let's hope. Let's just hope.
So, but he's got all this stuff, and he is very, very isolated up there, but like still has a ton of fun because he has all these people that come up and see him all the time and stay in the different cabins, and they don't even have to stay in his house. Like they can stay for months if they want to. He don't give a shit.
And he gets warm grapefruits delivered to his home.
Yes.
Daily, on the daily.
So he doesn't rent the cabins out there just for friends and family to come up and visit.
Say that again. You got all jumbly there.
I said he doesn't rent the cabins out. He just has them up for family and friends to visit.
Correct.
Yeah. Yep.
They are solely for the people that he. They're not cabins, Mike. These are homes.
Oh, 10 floors.
They're not cabins. They are homes.
Jesus Christ.
Road rage time. You fucking dumb bitch. What are you doing? God damn it. Oh, that's what it is. Cops. That's why she was slowing down the cops. They don't give a fuck. They're talking to each other. All right, sorry, guys.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, no.
Oh, we are such juveniles.
It's all good. It's all good. Oh my God, good Lord. So anyway, yeah, we're going to the UP, I guess. Yeah. So my boss would prefer I cancel this vacation and work to make him more money. So I'm not going to. We're going fishing.
He can grab a spoon and eat your ass.
That's right. Hey, how about you grab a spoon and eat my ass?
Have you considered putting a gone fishing sign on your door while you're gone?
Well, I would love to do that if I had a great office, but instead I share an office with like 10 other fucking people. Because that's how much they respect engineers where I work.
Oh, yes.
I've never felt more disrespected. And yes, I will write reviews from here to Hanoi about how terrible this experience has been.
I mean, I'll make you an offer here, Phil. I've got a nice 3D printer at home. I would 3D print you a gone fishing sign to put at your desk.
Please do.
I would be more than willing.
Just make it say "Gone Fishing." Yeah, you're on break. I will put that on my desk gladly.
I like it. You should see the neon fuck sign he made for his dorm room.
Oh yes. I've got it plugs into my computer. Plugs in via USB. It's just some neon cord, that people put in their cars, and I 3D printed the letters FUCK. And I threaded the shit through there, and it plugged it into my computer, and it says fuck.
So here's what I will employ to you.
All right.
I like the fuck. I like what you're doing there. Why don't you print off the YOU and make yourself some sort of presentable billboard you could take to class?
Right.
That when you don't agree with the professor, you can just light up the fuck you.
I like it.
Yeah.
I think that's an excellent idea.
Yeah. I'm just spitballing here. I mean, I'm not a man of many ideas. Yeah. We've attested to that.
But this is one of the good ones.
But if you have a fuck you sign you can light up like on command.
What can you say to that?
Right. Well, shit.
Yeah, fuck
It's a
you, bro.
It's fuck you. Yeah, it's fuck. But I guess he put myself. Yeah, I'm in my place.
And just for reference,
You could even do off too. You could not fuck you. You could do fuck off.
You could have a couple different toggles. You
Yeah.
off
or
this.
me.
Yeah.
yeah,
So if a hot professor walks in, you're just like fuck me.
or grapefruit.
Right.
Fuck grapefruit.
Fuck grapefruit.
Yeah.
No,
is more of a political statement.
Or just hornygrapefruit.com.
hornygrapefruit.com.
I like it. I like it a lot.
You guys want to hear a joke?
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, I got a great
Well, I
joke.
was not ready for that. Yeah.
No, yeah, I figured I'd just bring it up out of the blue.
You want to hear a joke? No, not interested.
No, thank you.
Hey, that's not what we.
I
That's
don't
not
like
what we
the
do
laugh.
We don't
All right.
tell jokes on this podcast.
All right, so once upon a time, Adam and Phil are off on their little ice fishing trip, and they're driving along, and on this road trip, they come across a farm, and on this farm, there's a sheep with its head caught in the fence. So Phil opens his door, and he gets on out, and he walks over to that sheep with its head caught in the fence, and he gets behind it, pulls down his pants, and just has his way with the poor thing.
You're welcome.
No, he finishes up, an absolutely gruesome affair. And he calls over to Adam. He goes, all right, Adam, it's your turn. And Adam goes, all right, but I don't know if I can get my head caught in the fence like that.
You've heard me tell that too many times, son.
Hey, you didn't beat me to the cuff, so.
No, that's true.
I wanted to let that one play out. I knew where the joke was going, but I liked the progression.
It's
So.
just one that's great to hear.
Well, I don't know if I can get
I don't know if I can.
get my head stuck in the fence like that's going to be tough.
I'll tell you what, that's a great one to tell in the college wrestling room.
It works at a lot of levels.
Oh,
it
it
works at
does.
so many levels.
So many.
It does. I haven't used it at work yet, but I think I will.
I should use
The
that
day
with my
is coming.
boss. I should say to my boss, oh, I don't know about getting my head stuck in the fence, but okay. It'll be
Yeah.
lost. It'll be lost.
It'll be
upon me.
lost. But
But you get it, and that's what matters.
yes, exactly. As long as you enjoy it.
It's the small victories.
As previously established, your boss can go fuck himself.
Yes. Thank you.
It's about time somebody gets it.
Right?
Hey, I've always been told I'm a quick learner.
That's right.
I pick up quick. Only took me 3 episodes to get it.
I don't think when I was a boss that people thought that I should fuck off too bad.
No, I don't picture that.
I mean, you've been my boss for about 21 years, and
But-
I can attest. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Even though you're not going to make all the people happy all of the time. I get that. But there's also other dickish moves you can do. Like my current boss is very passive aggressive. And I hate that.
Yeah,
Because
what
I'm
What a fucker.
You've watched It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Oh,
I'm
of course.
I'm very Dennis. Like, just say it. Say it. Say it.
Say it, you bitch.
That's right. Don't fuck with me. Right, Mike?
Exactly. Let me add, Adam, you're my boss for about 6 months. It wasn't too bad.
Yeah, it wasn't horrible, was it?
There's a ringing
Not at all.
testimony.
Oh, my. Yeah, it wasn't bad at all. I mean,
And there, you know,
it was cold, but
we had our fun times.
Hold on. Oh, Tennessee River and the Mountain Man.
There you
we
go.
get together any chance we can. Every time I cross over the Tennessee River, I sing it every time. I'm so glad you guys got to be on air here.
There we go.
Absolutely beautiful.
History's been made.
I'm glad I got to bear witness.
I talked to my wife. I talked to my wife the other day when I went across southbound, and I started singing that right out loud. And she didn't like that. She didn't appreciate that one bit.
That's harsh.
But oh well. Yeah. Thank you guys for appreciating that.
All right. Where we at? I gotta pee again. Where are we at with this episode?
Go ahead.
You wanna
We're
continue?
only 20
yeah.
some minutes.
Oh,
in.
I'm gonna go pee. So entertain the troops. All right.
We can do that.
You let us know if you need help, Phil.
Yeah, I might need a
Actually,
crane
don't let us know that there's some people at the end of the bar that will help you.
or a small citrus fruit.
Yes.
Find some other websites that could be bought up.
Say that again.
I said find some more websites that could be bought up.
Yeah, no shit. Well, I do have the P&A at hornygrapefruit.com running.
Running.
Yes, the email is up and going.
Big work, man. Done very bigly, might I say.
Yeah, I'm pretty excited about this. I feel pretty strongly about the direction where hornygrapefruit.com is heading.
Oh, yes.
Which is mostly going to be horny grapefruit, maybe some other horny citrus, but I feel very strong. Very strong.
I think it's going to be a while before we feel even the need to diversify our portfolio. You know, I mean, grapefruit is such a wide and big fruit.
Yes. I agree.
Maybe
Underrated,
we
too.
hit citrons after a while, but I'm not sure how much further up we can go.
That is true. So, you know, this is a big night for the podcast. Adding a new email, we've been fighting with how do we make the email more user friendly? Well, P&A at hornygrapefruit.com is pretty memorable.
Who's going to forget it?
I think it'll be very fun for people to use, because who doesn't want to email a horny grapefruit?
No, exactly. You know what would be
Can I
amazing?
interject?
What's that, Mike?
I was going to interject there. Eric Van Landingham mentioned the whole link to the PA podcast email address. So let him know about the new one and see what he approves.
Absolutely.
Look for you, bud.
Oh, I think it'll go bigly with him. It'll go bigly.
Absolutely bigly. You know, it would be an
Big league or
incredible,
big league?
an incredible concept. I think would just be to get a horny grapefruit bot that responds to people's emails for us in the tone of a horny grapefruit, of course.
What would a horny grapefruit sound like? Is that what a horny
Come on,
grapefruit?
squishy.
Horny grapefruit are hungry. Horny grapefruit are hungry.
I don't think
Cock.
I'm a nice
Hungry
big
for
horny
cock.
grapefruit with a
I don't.
huge hole cord right through me.
So
All for you.
how grapefruit grow on? I assume like vines, or they're not on trees, right?
Yeah,
'Cause
yeah,
that's
they're
too
on
big to
trees.
be on trees. Really?
Oh, no, they're on trees.
Grapefruit
Yeah,
grow
like,
on
like,
trees.
like an orange or a lemon.
So if you're a
They grow on fucking
if you're a grapefruit sitting there soaking up sunshine, and you're thinking to yourself, I'm going to provide nourishment to a human, but the nourishment you provide isn't necessarily through their stomach, it's through their cock.
Yeah, no, more of a,
How would that make you feel as a grapefruit?
I mean, even if it's a more carnal nourishment, you're still fulfilling your purpose.
You know, you're right. You're absolutely correct. But, I mean, well, now I'm trying to think like a grapefruit, which I shouldn't do. Because I don't think grapefruits, they cannot, formulate
No,
thoughts.
it's an exercise in futility, quite frankly.
That's like asking the wind not to blow. Yeah.
Or the
How do
grapefruit
you
not
know
to have a
they
hole
don't
put into
form
it.
a thought?
Do you think grapefruits have feelings?
I think they feel what you're doing to them.
Yeah. You jam something through the middle of them, they're going to feel it.
Jesus Christ. It's a...
It's pretty shallow. It's pretty shallow, Phil, to assume that a grapefruit or any fruit or something that's not a human being doesn't feel or think.
Yeah, what an asshole. Holy
Jesus
shit.
fucking Christ, dude.
Oh, man. I'm once again, I'm the asshole here.
Yep.
Dude, you keep talking like
You
this.
nailed it.
It's going to be your position on the podcast.
Once again, I'm the asshole here. Just because a grapefruit doesn't want a fucking big old dick or a small old dick jammed into it, I'm the fucking asshole.
Look, I think it's time to reiterate, too. The biggest turn on when I'm looking at a grapefruit is consent.
You see, a grapefruit doesn't have a voice. A grapefruit doesn't know English, and it sure as fuck doesn't know sign language because it has no arms.
Well, I'm going to say it's more of a vibe.
Yeah.
A consensuous vibe.
So a grapefruit just gives off a vibe.
Yeah.
When you're looking through and you're selecting your next victim, I'm going to say victim. You've got to look at those grapefruit, and there's a whole pile of them there, and you got to kind of feel them out. It's
Yeah, you're looking at the navel of the grapefruit, and you're thinking, all right, which one of these fuckers is giving me a fuck me eye here?
like one of these grapefruits is going to be somebody's breakfast. One of these grapefruits is going to be what I ejaculate into.
And then possibly, depending on how hungry I am,
You might just ejaculate into it and eat it too.
you just might have to.
Oh, God. You went there, didn't you?
Yeah, we just might have.
Oh, God.
Hey, good morning.
That's a thought I can't.
Good morning. Would you like some cum-filled grapefruit?
Mike's going to go to that continental breakfast tomorrow.
And he's going to be looking at those grapefruits cross-eyed.
Yeah.
Just a look of horror
I'll bring
in his
them all back.
eyes.
You're going to be like,
Freshly drilled hole.
you're going to be looking at those people that put out the food and be like, would that guy fucking ejaculate into a grapefruit?
Yeah. Yep.
I'm not going to eat grapefruit ever again.
HornyGrapefruit.com for all your grapefruit needs.
Oh, dear Lord. We could... Oh, what a service we could set up to send people a grapefruit.
We should just send people grapefruits. You're right. Even though innocent, poor, unsuspecting grapefruits, we will send them to you. We are now a grapefruit distributor. I feel like this is a Goodfellas scene. I don't know why. And that was just the beginning.
Well,
And business was good. The business got better.
It's just the brain
Yes.
trust. The brain trust
Right.
is coming together. We're conspiring. All right, we're scheming.
And that's when we robbed Qantas Airlines for everything they had. Sorry, Goodfellas reference. I'm terrible.
I like
Just a
it.
bit, just a bit. That's why we're here.
Made it. Made it, boys. Made it.
Hey, we helped carry you through. Don't you forget that.
Oh, my
Touche.
Monday and my Wednesday nights flew by.
And now it's Sunday night, too.
Well, Sunday night you can be here.
No.
Yes.
Sunday.
Do not hesitate to
What are you
visit Grapefruit. HornyGrapefruit.com. Go on, Mike.
Are you going to record on Sunday night?
I don't know. We're talking about it. Where are you going? Haven't even been on the podcast
That's
yet.
my day. I got
We're talking about horny
my day. I'm
grapefruits.
going to pack up.
Oh, they...
We would beg to differ.
HornyGrapefruit.com can be. Oh, she's coming over.
Oh boy.
We've been waiting all night. Look at that. It's set up just for you.
How can grapefruits be horny?
Ask the questions.
These are the big questions. These are
These
the questions
are-
we've been discussing all night.
You'll have that on these big jobs. And a picture too, please. Once you come over,
Yes.
please. All right,
Por
Julie.
favor.
Julie Stoliker has joined the podcast, and I also apologized earlier for inadvertently calling you a fat whore.
Well, you know what? Jen has said it needs to be retracted.
Is he? She's on mute.
Oh, yes, she is. There you go.
Go on.
Hi.
Talk now. Needs to be. So I apologize once again. So what was your response?
It did not need to be redacted because there was no names mentioned the first time.
No, there was not. But inadvertently, Mike, who's on the line too, you can hear him in our ears. His wife suggested. What is the proper word here? She
Inferred.
Inferred and implied that we called you a fat whore.
Well, not necessarily.
Beat her ass. Next time you see, beat her ass.
So we're not calling you fat.
You beat her ass. I'm not beating her ass. She scares me.
Wow, she scares Mike too.
You guys have that in common.
You guys should have a support group, actually.
You should.
She grabs hold of my nipples and twists them from.
Oh, she does not do that to me. Thank God.
Yeah.
I fucking hate that when she does that dumb shit.
She's making me expound noises I've never done at any other point in my life. Yeah. Grabbing the old nipples. Where are you getting out of the vehicle, Mike?
Yeah, I'm gonna go pee.
Congratulations.
Well, there you go. Hey, leave your audio on.
It is. Can you hear it?
It's going to be a very Leslie Nielsen situation. I like it. So, what's
dear
new
Lord.
with you, Julie?
Not a lot.
Thanks for joining us. It's been a while.
It has been a while since.
How's life? How's the real estate business? How's
Cranked out a great year in 2021.
wow?
Yeah, just finished up 2 closings yesterday.
So your year's over.
Oh, pretty much over.
See,
Just-
my boss is still slave driving me.
I got one deal going that will close like the first week of the year, and just looking forward to a great year. But who wants to look for a house now when everybody's looking for Christmas presents? Well, really?
Sorry,
Who was that?
we randomly play farts. I
it
got
was
that's a new
not-
feature of the
We've
show.
evolved. We've evolved.
It's a new feature of the show. We play 10 hours worth of farts, and he randomly ups it throughout the show.
Not me. It was
You don't like farts?
no.
Oh, come
That's
on.
just-
What part of farts don't you like?
It's the smell and sound. It's yes and S shit. Just no.
What about the novelty, though? You like the novelty?
No, I don't.
These are just innocent fart sounds.
Exactly. There's
There's sounds, but
there's nothing malicious about them. It's an art form.
Everybody farts.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't.
Says the guy who's peeing.
I don't.
Fake
Unbelievable.
news.
You are fake news. You fart, I guarantee it.
All right, well, call the fact checker, Mike.
Oh boy.
Oh, no.
Oh, Lord.
We've had our go rounds.
You farted at the Christmas party. I heard you.
I so did not.
I don't know. We seem to have this on pretty good account. I'm going to take it as fact.
Yeah.
No, fake news.
Oh. So, what are you working on over there, Adam?
John.
Yeah.
I'm just making sure that all of our new and exciting stuff is up and going.
Oh, okay.
And I think Mike was drunk at the Christmas party that he's referring to.
I would
I had one
almost
drink because I had to
guarantee it.
drive the next morning.
You
No,
what?
no. I had one drink and a shot. I had one drink and a shot because I had to drive to Florida the next morning.
And now he's still in Florida. Well, he's not in Florida anymore. He's in Tennessee.
Oh, visiting
Yeah, so I
your
couldn't. I didn't-
cousin?
Oh, shit. Oh, wow. We were just talking about this. The family, the Southern family.
Yeah, my Florida
Damn.
family.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
My better looking family.
Right.
Oh, no.
Not loud, obnoxious.
I know. Does Emily know you're going to stay with your cousin tonight?
Cousin.
always-
no. She's
it's
on the
always the
beauty of
cousin.
having a Florida family.
Excuse me.
I'm staying in a Fairfield Inn by Marriott.
Oh, God. You need to stay at the Doubletree. They have better cookies.
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 She's not lying.
Their cookies.
She's not lying.
Doubletree
I
has
love
the
it.
best cookies.
Well, see, got this little thing where the bosses like to save money for their pockets, and they had me do it's called a CLC lodging, where it's discounted rate, and not all hotels have that available.
Wow.
Right.
So
You're
I
getting
searched
way
out
too
hotels.
technical and not so funny, Mike. God, really?
Wow.
Wow,
never mind.
we might have to give her a producer credit for that one.
No kidding.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Oh,
Telling
shit.
it like it. Hey, I'm not trying to tell you how to live your life, but this bit right now you're doing is not very funny.
Yeah, but you suck. You suck.
You better move on to something a little more topical. Remember back to farts and the
Pocket.
Spice Girls, all right?
Farts, Spice Girls, horny grapefruits. I mean, we got to get back to
That's
the
right.
classics.
So farting on a
how are grapefruit's horny.
All right,
farting on a
so let me-
Spice Girl while you're banging a grapefruit is fucking gold.
So we brought in the youth to bring us in the newest trends.
No, yes.
Oh
Let him
my
lay-
God! It was that TikTok video about that grapefruit. It
Yeah.
looked like a vagina.
No. Different video.
You're a vagina.
Damn.
Oh,
I do have one.
How is it? If you could, if you could describe your vagina, what
Three
words would you
Three
use?
words.
Yeah, 3 words. 3 words to describe your vagina. We'll give you.
Yeah, I gotta hear this.
Yeah. Nah.
Pass.
You don't want to describe your vagina in 3
No,
words.
No.
So
I don't.
what do you think when you think of your vagina? What springs to your mind initially?
What if you had much more clients come out of the deal? Like, I know what her vagina's like. I'm going to buy from her.
Right?
Sex sells.
That's right. So you don't think highly of your vagina?
It
You're an
ser-
empowered woman. You should
it-
think
it-
highly of your
it-
vagina.
It has served me well.
So you have no words to describe your vagina.
I got none.
Look, I hate to say it, but this is why vaginas are falling out of fashion, and
Right?
grapefruits are pulling
And this
up
is why
front.
Yeah.
this is why dudes and grapefruits are fucking each other. Because you cannot describe the pros of your vagina. If you had to sell me your vagina, what would be its 3 best features? As a realtor, I know you know what I'm talking about.
I mean, I can. If you ask me, you know how to sell you a grapefruit. I can do it. No holds
right.
barred.
All right.
All right, warm, comforting, and inviting.
Okay. All right.
All right.
I like the last one, inviting. That sounds like a whore.
It's an
hey Mike,
adjective.
I honestly think that the same slogan is on the hotel you're at.
It is. No, wait. Next to the cookies. Next to the cookies. Next to the cookies. Those are the 3 lines next to the cookies in the fucking lobby. Warm, comforting, inviting.
It was what?
Welcome to our cookies.
There it is. Yeah. Welcome to our vagina. Warm, comforting, inviting.
Unbelievable.
God damn you guys.
I mean, it's okay. It's okay. I'll let it pass. But I thought you'd have more creative.
No, that's it.
Warm, comforting, inviting. Have a cookie on
Nobody's
us,
being shy.
right? More farts.
More farts. Can't ever get enough.
No,
Well,
it's
I appreciate that. How many other ladies would describe their vagina as warm, comforting, and inviting? You can email us at pna@hornygrapefruit.com.
Yes.
Another new email.
Yes.
Jesus Christ, how many emails?
One of
do you
these
guys
is going to
have?
hit big.
We just keep tossing out 72,000 emails.
I emailed you guys today.
Pineapple
I
nipple
saw
arsehole
that.
at
I saw
gmail.
that.
Oh,
You
you
better
didn't
do
read
it
it. I
again.
didn't ask if we had emails. I'm
You
sorry.
Did, you did. But she did email us, and
All right, all right.
I'll bring that up.
At the old email address. At
Pineapple nipple arsehole at gmail.com or PNA podcast express at gmail.com
that one.
or PNA at hornygrapefruit.com.
You guys are awesome, but seriously, some shit shouldn't be retracted. Just let it go.
Yeah, that refers to you. Thank you.
Oh, did I make that one pretty well?
Yeah, you did. You hit that one. Random.
Right.
You hit the random fart real well.
What has he won? Apparently he's
You gotta take the A1 home,
Yeah.
man.
oh Jesus Christ. I can't do this. This is a lot of
What do you
pressure.
This is. A lot of
Adam's
pressure.
going to
He's-
take a beat.
gift card
Hey,
to Steve or-
Mike, you're on the road. What are you seeing right now?
Let's play some I Spy.
I'm staring at it. I spy an embankment.
An
Embankment in front of me, the back of the parking lot.
All right.
Embankment at the back of the parking lot.
And temperature there is what? A balmy,
Oh,
what?
it is
60?
chilly. It is chilly.
Oh, chili?
It's chilly. Hold on, I'll bring it right up. Oh yeah, it's cold. Nighttime now, of course.
I'm excited to know. I'm waiting with bated breath.
Hang on, I'm bringing it up. Bring it up. Holy shit! Lenore City, Tennessee, 29 degrees.
29
Whoa.
degrees.
29. That's what we are right here.
We're at
23
28.
currently.
Yeah.
20. So, all right.
28 when I
I
pulled
feel the
in.
need
Tomato,
if it's that cold where you are and it's that cold where we are, we should go back to Julie's vagina, which is warm, crispy, and inviting.
What?
Thank you.
It was not crispy. There was no crispy in that.
I inferred that. I'm sorry.
Whoa, wow.
It used to be
asshole.
crispy, but she got that taken care of.
I didn't mean
Oh, you
crispy.
an asshole.
What? Yeah, you're an asshole.
Krispy Kreme, like Boston Krispy Kreme pie.
Like,
All right, we're gonna circle back to the how is a pineapple horny?
All right. So
Yeah.
grapefruit.
no,
all
it's a
right?
grapefruit. Pineapples are not horny.
Oh,
Pineapples are the least horny fruit you've ever encountered. But grapefruit,
Don't use a pineapple as a sex
dude,
toy.
a grapefruit will straight up rape you.
So what you do is you take a grapefruit. You know, you probably heard little bites of this, little excerpts. And what you do is you take a grapefruit and you warm it with some warm water, not boiling. You know, not
No,
too cold.
don't boil it.
Do not boil your grapefruit. Do not microwave your grapefruit. It will explode. It will not be fun to clean up. But what you do is you warm it up in some nice nice warm water. And once it's sufficiently
Give it time.
warmed,
Give it time.
You got to give it
Give
a
it
couple
time.
minutes. You got to give it a couple minutes. But once it's sufficiently warmed, you know, you set it on the counter. You roll it around in your palm. You know, get those juices flowing. You know, and then you walk into the bedroom.
That's the sensuous part.
With your pineapple.
No,
Your man
grapefruit.
is on the your grapefruit. God,
We don't
not
do
pineapple.
pineapple.
I'm so sorry.
Pineapples do not like sex.
So you walk into the bedroom. You know, your man's sitting there, pantsless, blindfolded. You take a knife. You core out that grapefruit.
You got to blindfold him.
Or you've got to blindfold him, because what man is going to hear? I'm going to use a grapefruit tonight. think that's good? No. You've got to blindfold him. He can't know. So you walk in. You core the grapefruit approximately to the circumference of your man's penis. You start giving him head.
Preferably a quarter inch under.
A quarter inch under. You know, you want to have that tightness. But honestly, the rolling of the
So you get
grapefruit. Yes. The rolling of the grapefruit will help with this. But what
Yeah.
you do is you get them started.
Breaks
you get
down
them
the
going,
fibers.
Get them going. And then you take a break. Slide the grapefruit down the member. And you work it. You work it
You're
all.
looking at your hand right now.
Working the shaft with the grapefruit. Working everything else with your mouth.
how big of a grapefruit are we talking?
I mean, you can do it with a grapefruit. You know, if you're in a pinch, you can do it with like a navel orange. You know, I mean.
Oh my God, that poor guy that has to have a navel orange. For fuck's sake!
Wow.
I'm just
Sounds like somebody like-
spitballing here.
Somebody
man.
like big dog.
I mean, some dudes need cuties. You know, some guys need mandarin
Yes.
oranges.
Exactly, those poor fellas. God.
Like, I'm trying to get to the other side of a fucking cutie. It's tough, man. Jeez.
I'm so sorry, Phil. She couldn't have known.
I blame my parents.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad's sitting up at the bar right now.
Well, sounds like Julie likes big fucking dogs.
You like big old dicks, don't you? It's okay. I remember once the most
well,
poignant
didn't everybody say go big or go home?
the most
yeah,
the
exactly.
most poignant question I've ever asked on a podcast was to you. It's like, if you could estimate how many feet of dick you've had in your vagina in your life.
That's a good one.
That's a good one, says Mikey on the road. I love you so much.
That is a thought right there. Holy
Well,
shit. Well, you find out if the girl is promiscuous as a son of a bitch or if she's quite reserved. And then you
Well,
find out.
well, all
I've
right,
been with
well-
100 feet of dick.
All right. Well, there's so many factors to consider here.
Oh,
All right,
of course.
go
We're
on.
talking-
Indulge us.
Age.
No, there's not.
Age. How long have you
Age,
been married?
age.
And how many times a week did you have sex?
No,
with your
I'm
husband?
talking about if you had to add up No, just no. It's not. It's
one
not.
time per person.
No. Yes, one per person. So
one?
every single dick. So if it was an 8-inch dick and you had it 50 times, it was still only 8 inches.
Okay.
So how many feet of dick have you had in your vagina?
The important question to ask too are these real inches or are these girl inches?
Right.
Well, or are they guy
Or
inches? 'Cause
man
guy
inches, yeah.
inches, like
Oh yeah, no. Some guys definitely
embellish.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like I got an 8-inch cock. Yeah.
Yeah, no, and no, you're rocking a
lying.
5 at best.
They're lying.
Yeah, exactly.
Because average is like 5.75.
Maybe 5 and a
Yeah.
quarter. Yeah.
So, like,
Unbelievable.
exactly.
Yeah, but then a girl's gonna be like, "Oh, I took an 8-inch cock last night, and
Yeah,
5
bullshit.
inches."
Yeah, she lied.
Yeah, exactly.
She believed what he
That's a
told her.
young woman's game. No, that's a young
that's true.
woman's
That's
game.
true.
She
So that's a
believed
young
what
woman's
she
game.
was told. Yeah.
Right,
so-
that's young woman. So like older women,
Yeah.
when it's a 7-inch or it's a 4-inch or it's an 8-inch. You're like right away. You're like, that's a full 8. I better man up. Or like, yeah, it's 5. It's an easy night. This is
like,
nothing.
let's
Yeah,
protect the lungs.
like
Like,
you're like,
oh,
yeah.
God,
I mean,
like,
my bladder's not gonna get damaged here tonight. It's fucking great. You're
Protect
like,
the
yeah.
lungs. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jeez, oh Pete's.
So you gotta protect the lungs. Holy shit, this is a full 14 and a half. I better.
oh my God.
I hope I don't get pneumonia again.
How long is the average torso? I mean, think about this. The torso is only from here to here.
Well, when you demonstrate it like that,
It's not that long. I mean, like,
have you had to guesstimate the deepest a dick's ever been in you? Was it that deep?
God, we're not talking about this. We're not talking.
We're on a
Yeah, you
podcast.
are.
I don't know.
We were
we
until you put
are,
an
yeah.
abrupt stop to it.
We're not talking about.
Was it a white guy?
Yeah, that's the only color that's ever been there.
I'm not going to touch on that at all.
Wow.
Wait, hold on. Have you done the full 23andMe thing on everybody that has been?
That's a good question.
Because I'm
Good
willing to
point.
bet that is not truthful if
Have
you
you-
really
so-
look at it from a genetic.
So for me to you showed me your torso and the length. Have you had one that's reached up to your boobs?
No, never up to the boobs.
Okay.
No.
All right, I'm just checking.
I'm gonna go.
God, no.
I'm just checking.
Hold the fort.
That'd be rough.
Go do your grapefruit.
Oh, head ripper.
Have you had
that would rip.
have you had one that you could not take the full thing and you're just like, nope, can't do it.
Have you ever been ripped from goo hole to poo hole?
That's right.
No, I am not.
All right.
No.
So you've been with only white dudes. I like it.
Yeah.
All right.
Racist.
You'll have to forgive us. We've been
racist.
This is our third episode with a college kid and a horny guy on the road. So this is all we got.
And also our 6th episodes in 3 days.
yes.
Like, I apologize for the content.
Yes.
You should have got me when I first got.
She
it.
get
So-
mad?
Like
So what
snappy.
for you, and this is going to be a question I think you'll answer. What size do you prefer, roughly? What is the most enjoyable for you?
Wow, that's a very complicated question because there's
Well, I know there's other factors, motion of the ocean, and
there's-
yeah.
Well, and there's an emotional response to it all too because it's small is out, like
What do you classify as small?
like.
Couple inches?
Well,
Have you encountered that?
Oh, like short and skinny.
Like 3 inches, 2 inches?
Unfortunately, yes, a long time ago, very long time ago. Short, skinny.
Like last week or last month?
No, not last week.
Don't touch that.
God,
I just went over that earlier, didn't I?
I think you did touch on that.
You're good. Can we still hear you?
Yes, we can still hear.
Okay. You're fine. You can touch this part. You can touch the tip.
That's what you were talking about, Kara. Like you.
Yeah, you can touch the tip. Don't touch the base.
Okay, gotcha.
Right. You can do whatever. As a matter of fact,
everybody's like touch the.
do
base.
whatever you want with that tip. Oh yeah, just show us. Show us what you can do.
No, it's all right. That's
So anyway, dick size. All right.
Small is horrible.
Small is horrible.
Small skinny is horrible.
Okay. And there's dudes out there walking around like this.
Yes, there are.
Oh my
I
God.
think they walk among.
Do
Poor
they think they
fellas.
rule the world?
Well,
Everybody
they-
wants to
Well, 'cause you know
rule
what?
the
Because-
world.
You know, when I grew up, that stuff was all like
When you grew up, they all had
private.
big dicks, right?
They were all private, so everybody thought they had the biggest dick because nobody ever compared back then.
They don't compare?
They didn't compare then. No.
Now we have them interwebs.
Yeah. Now everybody's like, oh fuck.
Now we all feel inadequate, even if we have nice sized dicks.
Yeah, like you guys all watch Ron Jeremy, and it's like, oh Jesus, who feels good after
Hairy
that?
cock he's got there.
Yeah.
It's
like,
also, I mean, he's in prison now, and I'm not, so it's all good.
Exactly, but you know.
So anyway, so your ideal dick size would
Not
be
too big, not too small.
so average.
Yes.
You like an average.
Average is good. I think average is good.
So I would
I've
say
never-
between like
but you
5.5
know what?
and 7.
Seriously, I have never measured anybody's dick.
You've wrapped your hand around lots of dicks. You know by your hand size, though.
Lot. Emphasize the lot part.
You notice that. Thank you, Mike.
What?
So you wrapped your hands around lots of dicks.
I have not wrapped my hands around lots of dicks, but the ones I have wrapped around, fortunately I have decent sized hands. You know, they're like
They are. I mean, you.
formidable.
Your hands are. I mean, you would make my dick look big in your hands.
What?
But my big old meat paws make my dick look average. So, yeah.
No, I actually think my hands are big. My hands actually make a dick look smaller.
Really?
Yeah, I think they're big for a woman's hand.
Got some man hands on you, do you?
Yeah. I mean, compare them to Adam's because I have big old paws. Like, compare to Adam's. You're probably the same size as Adam. Yeah, very close.
Yeah, I have guitar player hands, though, so they're abnormally
your
lengthened.
dick in your hand compared to your dick in her hands.
It's the same thing.
Yeah, it's apples to apples.
Yeah, you'd be impressed.
You know, and that is like something that we can keep a secret. Like,
Well, yeah,
But my
there's
hands,
no-
like I said, I have big old like. When I have my dick in my hands, I'm like, holy shit.
If anybody was to ask you, just to say, yeah, I'd be impressed. Because you would be.
Be
I mean,
impressed.
Yeah.
all right, well, I guess we're gonna have to take your word on
That's the
that.
theory.
Yeah,
of,
absolutely.
theory of relativity. I mean, how relative is the size of the dick in your hands compared to the size of your hand? Oh, also E equals MC squared, but
Exactly.
fuck Einstein. Anyway, you gotta unmute him.
Oh, hang on. Go
There
ahead.
you go.
Killing me.
Ah,
No, I'm just
see, I
gonna
noticed
guys
right
get
away.
me
Like,
here?
yeah,
thank you and thank you.
The production value of this show is going down as episodes increase.
I mean, when all our focus is on grapefruits and email addresses,
and dick size.
dick size, yes.
This guy's got a huge old hogger.
Oh, it's true.
Like,
No, it's- yeah.
it would be like 4 times the size of your hand. Yeah.
You know,
Well, and we need not prove that.
You'd have to wrap both of them around it and just jack it like you're pole vaulting.
Like
Yeah.
you're trying to drive a post.
Yeah.
yes. I mean, I've been told from a young age, you know, when you walk into somewhere new, flop it out on the table. You know, all your cards, all your.
I taught him well.
Yeah. He couldn't
Show your
demonstrate,
dominance.
obviously. but-
Mary is so proud, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Excuse me.
We're not paying for his college, so I don't know how he's paying for it.
Something's paying for his college.
Something.
Have you ever watched Boogie Nights?
No, but
I'm going to just see you jack it off.
Anthony just made a mental note. Watch
You guys have me
Boogie
on
Nights.
mute.
oh my
yeah.
god.
No, you're
yes.
good. What's up?
I just checking, make sure I got muted over any of this bullshit.
No.
No,
You're
no.
live. You're live. I thought you'd add more about you know
Nope.
Penises.
about Julie's vagina or her hand size or
You know
or
what? You,
Well, I
you,
wanted to make I did want to make the comment that her and Adam seem to have the same size dick.
yeah or her getting banged up to her titties. Yeah, it's fuck shit.
That's how it goes, man. It's the absolute state
God,
of
that's
affairs.
bad.
So how-
That's awful.
How big is our former guest Matt Pecker?
That is what I don't know. Because remember, I'm the fat whore that didn't fuck him.
Yeah, well, that title won't fit then if you didn't.
So since he won't talk to us anymore, can you do us a favor? Will you fuck him and tell us how it is?
No, I will not.
What?
No,
All right.
I will not.
Okay, no.
So we
but
can't
listen,
assign homework anymore.
Hear us
we
out.
cannot.
Hear us out. You bang him, but do it really bad and be like, "That was from the PNA Podcast Express."
No.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
That would be a burn. It would be a burn.
I can't wait till that happens.
Damn it.
I'm going to assume it's going to.
No.
See, but here's,
Actually,
here's the
if you-
predicament. What if it happens and he's really good in the sack?
She should still be really bad and be like, "That's from them."
That's fair. That's fair.
No. To
Especially
be fair.
Phil.
To be fair.
To be fair, I would. So if he's really good and you like it and you're really good, do it for a while and then just cut it off hardcore and be like, "That's from the PNA Podcast Express."
No.
You get this no more.
Remember how you stopped
Or-
associating with those guys?
or-
Yeah, guess
No.
what?
Yeah, guess
No.
what? Cold turkey, bitch.
Mike, go ahead with what?
Pick me, I'm next.
What?
Actually, what you could do is peg him and say that's from the PNA podcast.
Yes.
So
What?
we will
Yes.
buy you the strap on. Yeah.
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 3D print one.
Still not happening. I bet. You know what? Why don't you?
Yeah?
Oh my God! You would probably kill him.
I mean, yeah, probably.
Have you ever pegged a dude before?
No, I have not.
I feel like you'd like it.
no.
Yeah, I can see
Really?
it.
You
I
don't
think
want to
so.
exert your dominance?
No, I
Just
wouldn't.
jamming a fucking foreign object up his ass?
No, actually, stabbing a knife through somebody's heart would do me more good.
So we'll do that then.
Yeah.
Damn.
We can multitask here on
I'm
the
not
PNA
telling you
podcast.
how to live your life, but okay.
Throat punching somebody,
that'll
but
land you in
not
prison.
pegging.
Do you
not
like being
pegging.
choked during sex?
No.
Have you ever
No,
been
I
choked? Have you ever been choked during sex?
No, I have not.
Really?
No.
Well, then how do you know you don't like it?
Can't knock it. I mean, it's like saying you don't like the grapefruit.
Right.
No, I'm claustrophobic, so no, that would
I
be
don't
like,
see it. Those are mutually exclusive.
No, they're not. They're like,
So if I were to put my hands on your collarbone right now,
yeah, I would feel confined and restricted and claustrophobic.
really?
Yes. No.
No, Phil's got a thing with the collarbone. If he ever murders women, it's going to be like their collarbone was cut out.
Yeah, it's gone.
Missing.
It's
Missing from the corpse.
No,
it was found a block
Broken
away,
collarbone.
treated like a grapefruit.
I have a sneaky suspicion you would like that.
No.
So what do you like then? What
Well, you know what? We're not going to get into
what
this.
turns your motor on?
You know what?
Yeah, we are.
We
Yeah.
need to redirect.
Yeah, we are.
Redirect. What?
Well, it's obviously
what-
not
No.
a.
Here, wait, I'll rescue you.
Thank you. Oh, yeah, that's great.
It's not a dick that reaches up to your nipples. So
Oh God, no, that would.
You know, I've actually been called Dick Nipples before.
full circle.
Full circle.
Oh God.
I think you'd like being choked.
No, I wouldn't. I would not.
Anthony, you will have to be a guest again.
No. Yes.
So,
Dick,
you know what?
Dick
fucking
nipples.
with you.
We got to bring Dick Nipples back.
Dick. Hey,
All right.
welcome to the show, Dick
Hey, what's up,
Nipples.
Dick Nipples?
It's been years.
All right.
I haven't
so,
heard that
you know
name
what?
in ages.
We need to redirect. So,
So what's your kink?
you know, like I don't get like the douche knot.
No, it's the look.
I get it.
It's
I
hip.
know it is, but
Booyah
I
shaka.
don't get it.
Set it free real quick for her.
Okay, yeah.
As an old person, I don't get it.
As an
There's
old
nothing to
person?
get. I don't get it as a young guy. It's
Oh,
just, it's
that
just
looks like shit. Put it back
Oh,
in the
yeah,
knot.
yeah.
See, now you get it.
I get it, but
Yeah.
cut the shit off.
What? What?
All right? Remember, like when
What
you
am I
were
missing?
young, like
You're missing. He has the man
He-
bun, the douche knot, they call it, and he let it unfurl.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Anthony
yeah.
did, and it looks good. It looks
no,
good.
it
so
actually it does not look horrible.
so
It's
Sarah
not horrible
Sarah
on
the
him,
other
but-
night put one on me because she said we could do it with you, and I kind of liked it. I'm not
It's-
gonna lie.
Was that a lot like
strangely
being tied
addicting.
up?
Is
Yeah, no, it is. It's
It-
a kink thing for
Like
sure.
I don't think I could do it myself. She did it very well.
You learn quickly.
Yeah, like I don't.
It actually looks good on you. It does.
I've been told I'm one of the few that can pull it off.
Just keep
It's
doing
not
it.
bad because it's more like a ponytail.
Yeah, it's
like
not
a-
exactly.
Well, like I told him earlier, it's like a ball sack on his head.
Yeah.
Well, no, it's not even that. It's just it's like more of an Indian, it's a Native American type look.
Oh God, let's see it. Let's see it.
Whip it out. Whip it out.
Whip it
Love
out.
it.
Whip it. Oh my God.
Actually, that is, you know what? That's not horrible.
Hold on. You know who you look
Okay,
like though?
What's that?
You look like the Mandarin from
Yeah.
the Marvel movies.
There you go.
You know what? I'm not gonna say. I'm still gonna call them douche but
Right.
Well, that's what they are.
But they are. But
And that- Sarah
not
did
a
that.
horrible-
My favorite bartender.
It's
Yeah.
not like a super horrible look.
It's a look.
It's a look. It's
a look.
style.
It's something that
But
happens.
you know what? It's great because it's not permanent. It's not like a tattoo or
Oh,
a
exactly.
piercing or
What's wrong with the
oh my
tattoo
God.
or a
Let
piercing?
me take off your earphones. Like, okay, no plus. Okay.
No,
You don't have the gauges.
No.
Okay.
the gauges.
Oh,
Gay jizz.
No, I don't get it. I couldn't.
Those are like so fucking nasty.
I've got buddies with earrings. I'm
I-
like, yeah,
I-
okay,
I
I
do
get
too,
it. You know,
but
earrings. But like, if you
earrings are-
got
earrings-
gauges, I would stop talking to you.
You nasty.
Earrings are okay.
Yeah.
Gauges, but
It's almost a different class.
you can't get it back.
Wow.
You
Yeah,
can't
exactly.
Pull them out.
Right?
There are holes there. They're stretched
Like
out
if I want
forever.
to cut this off, you know, it'll grow back in a bit. You know, if I want to do
Exactly.
something
You have
crazy
holes
with
there.
it.
I do. I have earring holes, but I don't have gauges. They're not like the size of a fucking quarter.
Right.
Oh, I was working this summer and I saw a guy walking down the street. I shit you not, I probably could have fit my fist
That's
through his
Adam.
gauge.
That's gross. And do
It's-
you know how bad they smell when they're growing out and that bacteria is there?
God, I
Like, bleh.
imagine.
It's like
See
it's
that's him when before he cuts it.
Oh my
Yeah,
god!
full mop. Full
What
mop.
are you doing?
It was baby freshman Anthony.
Yeah, he was also 197 pounder there.
That's true. I'm about 240 right now.
Are you seriously?
Yeah.
You don't look it.
It's because I'm a college wrestler.
But,
Looking good for 240.
Yeah.
Jesus, what the fuck 'em.
That was Phil, not me.
Touche. Swing low.
Real quick for you guys.
Sweet
I cut you guys short, but I think
Go
I'm
on.
going to the hotel and go to bed.
Oh, really?
What?
Oh,
I think
What
I'm
a
no.
faggot.
Yeah.
You're going to the lobby bar. You're going to the
I'm
lobby
just a
bar.
fifth wheel now.
You're going to the lobby bar now, aren't you?
We know he is.
Oh, there's no lobby bar at this place. Oh, no.
What hotel did you
I have
say
to
you were
drive
staying
tomorrow.
at?
Terrible.
Fairfield Inn and Suites.
All right.
Yeah.
Good night,
All right.
buddy.
Good night.
I gotta drive, so why would I get drunk before I have to drive? the
I
next
didn't
day?
say
Especially
you
drunk.
had. I didn't say you had to get drunk. Just because you go to the lobby bar doesn't mean you
True.
have to.
Get a little
Get
buzz,
drunk.
you know, get
Have
some
a little
have some
good night
fun.
shot,
Yeah. Something to put you to sleep.
I just
Yeah.
want to go to my bed and grab some grapefruit and
Just fuck the shit out of it. HornyGrapefruit.com, by the way.
Hornygrapefruit.com.
You wonder what Mike has been doing the last little while here as he's just been
Been
kind of
been
quiet in the
Oh my
quiet,
background.
God,
yeah.
you know,
no,
and it's
he's-
really weird because Emily
Yep.
says, God, Mike's been really going through a lot of grapefruit lately.
Well, yeah, of
Yeah,
course.
no,
She
It's-
packs them like a grapefruit, but
That was-
evidently
that was breaking up.
she should
What?
not cut them in half.
Right. She quartered it one time, and Mike was pissed.
Yeah.
I know, cutting them in half, like bad.
I mean, you can cut them in half and use them. You know, still. I mean, it's
Oh,
it's a
like
twofer.
like a-
It's
like
a
some,
twofer.
for
But
some
the quarter-
guys,
but the
for some
quarter you
guys
can't.
that's preference.
The quarter,
no,
you can't do
exactly.
it. Yeah,
But
the quarter.
No, you quarter that shit, and it's
Oh, it's useless.
over.
Useless, like, yeah, just useless.
Useless.
No, so do you leave the rind on then? You don't. Of
course.
Yes.
That's the best part.
yeah.
Yeah. Well, you have to
Provides
roll
provides
it.
grip.
Did you not get the roll?
Yeah, no,
part?
you
Well,
warm it up, you roll it, get those juices released.
Have you not been listening to the
Well,
podcast?
Are you-
I can't
These ones haven't
It's
released
in
yet.
one
so
ear, out
I'm
the other.
fucking with you. These podcasts haven't even been released yet. So
She did say something earlier, and I don't remember what it was because I've been drinking. But she said something earlier that alluded to the fact that she had been listening.
oh yeah,
No. Oh, the TikTok. There was a TikTok on grapefruits and how they split it. It was cut in half, and it made it look like it was
Okay.
a vagina.
right.
Like
I mean-
to like
Vagina.
slide it,
Vagina.
slide it through
Right.
this way, not like
Right.
not in this way, but
I mean, I'm probably going to catch flack when I admit this, but I'm a 21-year-old man, and I'm not on TikTok. I've not touched.
Good for you.
I just
And I
can't.
don't mean that and go fuck yourself. That's awesome.
That's yeah.
I've got
Stay away.
I've got it installed on my phone, but like last time I was on it was like a
Well,
week and a half ago.
There's a lot of
It's a
bullshit out
cesspool. Like I know someone here locally that prides himself on having a TikTok channel, and he's almost my age. That he makes like $17 a month on his TikTok channel.
Well, goddamn.
And
How do you do that?
well,
Advertising.
but no, because you get so many followers or whatever. And I'm like, I make way more of that on my podcast. And he's like, your podcast is bullshit. And I'm like, your TikToks are bullshit. I've seen them.
Okay, but
Do you know how many
Yeah.
followers he's got?
let him know that I sell
Couple
my socks
thousand,
to weird
yeah.
dudes and make more than that
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
every week.
Like
yeah.
I eat Jack
Your
into a
old
fucking.
socks?
You know what?
yeah.
I eat
Used
Jack
socks.
I eat Jack into a grapefruit and I sell it for fucking $5,000. So there you
Exactly.
It's a lot more than I get for my socks.
Touche.
Wow.
go. Not $5,000, more like 500. But
I mean, I only sell them
made of
right
fada.
before Mike goes on the road. I'm not sure if that indicates anything, but
it's
You're about to stop. You're about to start noticing a steep decline in sales.
it's
Yeah.
about
but a
building.
massive decline,
Yeah.
increase, if you will, in grapefruit sales.
It's
Yes.
building the brand. It's
Building
about
the
the
brand.
brand.
My brand.
It's about the brand. So hornygrapefruit.com, the newest thing. If you don't know anything about it, you should tell your mom.
yeah.
Get it figured out.
Let your mom know. Get it figured out. Get it on there. It's we can't say enough good about it.
It's the best thing that's it's the easily the top 10, one of the top 10 greatest things ever to happen in this podcast.
Oh,
Is-
easly.
yeah.
All mine too.
I would say it was number 7.
Number 7.
What's 1 through 6?
Probably
You're asking
probably
a
you
lot
talking
right
about
now.
getting dick up to your nipples is probably number 3.
Which never happened, but
Wow.
So you didn't confirm or deny back when I asked you. So all right.
no, I said it never did.
Okay.
So the Germans would have us believe.
Right. All right. That's number 9.
We
then.
can always rewrite history.
This is true.
9.
9.
I don't know what number 1 is. Probably just starting the podcast. I didn't even think it would go more than a couple episodes. Yeah,
It
here
was
we are.
amazing. I remember you talking about it at its inception.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, we're at 140 episodes now, or plus. God,
Give or take, you know.
why do people listen to this shit? I don't know.
Yeah, well, that is.
Why do we make it?
That
Well,
is like the
I've been asking myself
that is
all
the eighth
night.
World wonder.
It's all about horny grapefruits, I guess, at this point.
Yeah.
Horny grapefruits and like stupid old men.
Oh,
Lots of anal.
lots of anal.
Lots of anal.
Do you like anal?
You know?
No,
Yeah.
you don't.
Yeah.
No, you can tell. It's in her
As
face.
soon as you you just put out a fucking. All of a sudden, your face turned to Mr. Yuck. You're like, nah, no.
Yep.
What part of anal don't you like?
Comes off as a pain.
Exit only. That's like the exit. There's
So
like
there's
an
this guy.
in and there's an out.
There's a guy that goes to a doctor and he's like, "Doctor, the entrance to my ass hurts." He's like, "Well, that's probably because you refer to it as an entrance."
Exactly.
Boom.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
That's a well crafted joke.
You guys want to hear another joke?
Yes.
All right. So
Yep.
a moth walks into a podiatrist's office, and
A moth to a podiatrist.
yeah, moth walks into a podiatrist's office,
All right,
and
all right.
the podiatrist says to the moth, "Hey, moth, what brings you in?" And the moth goes, "Oh, doc, my life's just in shambles. And every day I wake up in a malaise. I go to work for my boss, Gregory Alinovich, and I don't know what I'm doing, doc. I don't think Gregory Alinovich knows what he's doing. I just think he knows he's got power over me, and that brings him happiness." And the podiatrist goes, "Oh yeah?" The moth goes, "Yeah, doc, and what's more, I don't love my kids anymore. I look at my son, and I see the same cowardice that I see when I look into the mirror every day, every morning when I wake up.
Every day.
And, and I lost my daughter. She fell in the cold of last year, as so many of us did." And the doctor goes, "Oh, that's terrible, moth."
Life as a moth is tough.
Yeah, no, it is. And then the moth goes, "It's terrible, doc, and what's more, I don't love my wife anymore."
Oh.
I look
worst.
over at night, and I see this old lady that I once loved, but I can't anymore.
That's not who I married.
Yeah, exactly. You get it. And the doctor goes, "Well, that's terrible, moth." And the moth goes, "If only I could grab the loaded gun that I keep on my nightstand and end this hellish nightmare once and for all, but I just can't do it. I can't bring myself to." And the doctor goes, "Well, it sounds like you should be talking to a psychologist. Why are you in a podiatrist's office, moth?" And the moth goes, "Oh, well, the light was on."
Boom. That is the joke.
Your brother's pissing his pants over there.
Oh yeah.
And it has nothing to do with the joke.
Oh, really?
No, yeah, that is just what that kid does.
Just his incontinence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just as incontinence. Wow. I love that joke so much. That is one of the most well-crafted jokes that's ever been written. And
All
thank you.
credit due to Norm Macdonald.
Yes.
God bless his soul.
That's Norm Macdonald, yes. We love you, Norm.
Yes.
I love the moth joke,
But it was
yes.
very well told.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
you did a good job.
Oh,
Yeah.
his inflection
So I
was
knew
perfect.
exactly where you were going, but
It's another one of those where you just got to listen to it. You just got to let it play.
Just listen. Just let it play. Let it play. Norm Macdonald, you're right. I can't believe he's gone.
This podcast dedicated Norm Macdonald
To Norm.
to Norm.
Sponsorship.
To
To
Norm.
Norm.
Cheers.
R.I.P.
All right. Holy shit, Mike's still here.
Weren't
He's
you-
still
I still
listening
feel
in.
like the fifth wheel.
You know what? He's probably been smacking a fucking grapefruit this whole time.
He's got to listen to me tell him the joke to finish.
Look at me in the eye so I can finish.
Are you knuckle deep in a grapefruit right now?
Do you have any cuts or,
Try
or
to, but I'm listening to
rashes
you
or
guys.
anything that citrus is going to irritate?
No fissures,
I never
no
thought
any.
about that.
You
Watch-
might
Yes,
want to be
yeah,
careful.
citrus could be,
Just
like-
make sure that the crabs are all right when you're done.
And don't let it drain down to your butthole if you got some fissures down
Right?
there.
And,
Yeah.
True.
And if you've shaven recently, I don't know.
No, yeah. Ooh.
Well, that's when you switch to something less acidic, like
Right.
an orange.
Like that razor stubble could.
No,
be an
exactly.
issue.
It's going to be a bitch. It's going to sting.
What are you shaving? Holy Christ.
Well, doesn't he manscape?
I think so.
I'd hope so. We're sponsored by
I don't know. I've never. Yeah, Manscaper, the 3.0.
the lawnmower.
So
With-
yeah,
with
so what is up with manscaping?
With anti-nick
Like
technology.
what is like the cool thing in manscaping these?
Nothing. You want no hair down there.
Yeah, the lawnmower 3.0. is
You
what
want
is
to look
cool.
like a porn star, even if your dick's not a porn star quality dick.
Well, no. See, it's all angles in the porn industry.
Because it makes it look bigger.
Exactly,
when there's
exactly.
nothing-
I mean, I'll be honest.
No hedge
It's
in
presentation. It's
Oh, yeah.
presentation.
Yeah.
Well, do you have any
When
clue how
there's no
short
hedge in
those
front.
girls are too? They're tiny, tiny things.
Yeah.
Well, and I find that being fat doesn't help your dick size as far as image if you've captured on camera.
Bullshit.
Bullshit!
Bullshit.
Shit.
The hell you speak, boy.
So being fat helps your dick look bigger?
No.
No,
Just don't admit that it doesn't.
I think you have to lay on a
Yeah, you gotta lay
like
on your
an
back, suck it
inverted
in.
bed, like
push your hips forward a bit.
like
Yeah.
I don't know, like
It
you
does-
know, on the beds that like put your knees
Like
up.
a Craftmatic. You need like a Craftmatic.
You're being
Yeah,
very.
but you have to like.
You're being very weirdly erotic right now.
Phil, it
it's-
also helps to have a fat dick.
This is true. This
If
is
you're
true.
fat with a fat dick, it just looks that much fatter.
Just boing.
Yeah. Obviously, you're not catching it from the right angles.
Well, I'll work on the angle of filming my dick.
Thank you.
Avoid the straight shot.
Yeah, that's
you
the
need to really work that.
That's the weirdest one.
Maybe
You need a
should hire,
cameraman.
yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Are you
Exactly.
volunteering? Oh,
No.
Adam's volunteering.
No, I have the wrong
Yeah,
kind of
Bob-
camera on my phone.
All right, Julie, I'll hire you.
No, no.
It's a lot like taking real estate pictures.
That's right. Holy shit, let's make this room look a lot bigger than it is.
Put Phil's dick in it.
Holy shit, there's Phil's dick. That room is huge.
We've cracked the code.
Oh my God.
You're gonna sell so many fucking houses.
You're
I
welcome.
I have a photographer for you then. I will.
Just make my dick look massive.
First.
And then put it in the great room of a fucking home you're selling in fucking Timbuktu, and you're like, holy shit, that room's
This is
huge.
art.
Make sure you word that properly.
Perspective Video does all my professional photography.
Make sure you-
and they do make the house look bigger and better. They do.
So my question is, on real estate photos, how much editing and post processing do we see there, and how can we apply that to Phil's penis?
A lot. Yep. Thank you. This guy knows.
He gets it. He gets it.
You know what? I tell my photographer when he takes pictures to make it look as real as it is.
Okay.
I mean, if it has plywood floors instead of laminate, like, don't.
So
make
you're
that
you're
look-
not the person to talk to make my dick look
absolutely,
better.
absolutely
Yeah,
no good
Get the
information
fuck
here.
out of here.
Fuck!
I want to keep it real. I want
So
to keep.
you
Well,
don't
hold
want
on,
you
hold
don't
on.
want to make my penis look better.
I have to point something out here.
Whoa. Managing expectations is very important because
This is true.
if you over emphasize something and you make it way better than what it really is, then people are disappointed. What you want to do is make it better in person than in the photos.
You have the floor, sir.
So I need to point something out here, Phil. When you request this, you need to make sure that you get it clear. That you say that I want you to make my dick look massive, not I want you to make me look like a massive dick. Because then somebody's just going to go out to your Facebook roll and grab all the pictures from there.
Touche.
Yeah, so be
Fucking
very
nailed
clear.
it.
Be very clear.
All right. So I need to make my penis look more presentable.
Mike, what say you?
Presentable is good. Presentable is good. Make it look
Well, I
as
stand in the
good
lobby,
as you
so I
can.
can't give my honest opinion.
How do you
No,
feel
no,
about
no. Talk about it. Hey, who are you
Hey.
with in the lobby? Is there a clerk at the desk? Let's get her
Oh,
opinion
yeah.
too.
Yeah,
I want to
exactly.
hear about it.
She does.
She does.
Ask her.
Ask her about the
penis
grapefruit.
size.
Is she a blonde, a redhead? What's she doing?
I will give you $10. I will.
wait a minute,
I will
where
buy
are you
you.
at?
I will buy your night of
Oh,
drinks.
he's in Tennessee.
I will
Yeah.
buy your night of drinks if you ask her if they have any grapefruit.
Oh,
Do you happen to have any grapefruit?
But do it very seductively.
Yeah, like
She's not.
you happen to have any
They don't have any
grapefruit?
grapefruit here.
It's
God damn it!
Fuck.
Tennessee. She's.
I don't
not-
count that. I ain't
Yeah,
buying
no,
you
you didn't.
shit.
You didn't get a grapefruit. You don't get shit.
ma'am, I don't mean to trouble you, but
Well, you know what?
I do
I've stopped by
Wait,
this
wait.
here watering hole, and
I do
thirsty.
declare, if you have grapefruit in the morning, it would be a great luxury to me.
And if you have one tonight, it would be even better.
It would be the most luxurious.
And then just tell her you'll eat a pineapple.
See, that's what the Southern people do. They compound those. It would be the
Yeah,
most
exactly.
luxurious.
and then look her in the eyes and go, "I'm gonna fuck it."
And if you want round two, you can join.
Oh.
But just know I'm gonna get off in that grapefruit first, and then it's your turn.
So
But you'd better be bringing on the grapefruit, baby.
right.
I'll buy your drinks if you ask her if she can get you a grapefruit. You buy my drinks if she asks you how it tastes after you eat one.
No.
Oh,
Ooh, but you have to ask for a quarter to pour it out, though.
Yeah.
Like,
Nah.
like what size drill bit do you need?
Ask her, say, can you put a hole in this?
Like,
Oh.
One that goes all the way through.
do you need like what
All
size
the
drill
way.
bit do you need? Do you need
All
like
the way
that?
through.
Do you need like just a cordless screwdriver, or do you need a hole saw?
Boom. Still there,
Asking real
Mikey?
Questions here.
You
No,
got
I'm still here. I'm
You
still
got a
here.
knitting?
Are you with the clerk right now?
Yeah, I'm trying to find my CLC card so I can check in. I don't know where the hell it went.
Ask
You
her if
should-
she wants to be on a podcast.
I was probably at the grapefruit stand that you left it at.
She's gonna say no. Do you want to be on a podcast? Nope. She said no.
Oh, what a chicken!
Come on.
Describe her to us. Is,
go with that.
is this
Hey.
a? Is this
I
a?
think she said
so,
yes.
not to be
I think
racist,
she
but
said
is this a white girl?
It's Tennessee. She's white.
Yes.
She's white.
Is she red
Yeah,
haired?
it's after sundown. She's white.
Does she have all her teeth?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
Does whoa, what?
Oh shit.
So
Boy.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
my.
you can't find this card? You say? $5 says if you drop your pants, you'll find it. Drop your pants. See if you find it. Just drop them.
Wait.
Now
For
it sounds
2
like it's turned
seconds.
into a episode of Impractical Jokers.
Everybody quiet. Let's let Mike do his thing. Let's hear this. All right.
What am I supposed to do?
You had the floor. No, we're
have the
waiting.
floor.
I actually turned my ear to the microphone to listen.
I saw that. I'm like, wait a minute. So she doesn't want to be on the podcast,
Sarah.
but you're on the floor right now, requesting your room.
Well, I'll
Did
get
you?
through once I find
Oh
my
my
card.
god.
Why don't you spice it up for us, Mike?
Where's the ice machine compared to the room they want to put you in?
Do they have a candy machine there?
Why would he need ice? You don't ice grapefruit.
You're right.
Mike,
You got
what do
They,
you
to
they
wearing?
have
What are you
oranges,
wearing?
maybe?
You were so.
Oranges?
blue ranges.
Is she staring at your cowboy hat?
Oh my god. They have a free continental breakfast, so the grapefruits are already out.
Oh.
Oh shit!
Yeah, they're on
Oh,
continental breakfast.
Oh man.
Baby.
What about a Danish? That could be like almost like.
All right.
Oh, come on.
So the content you're going to provide, Mike, is probably not
No,
that great.
no.
Am I wrong?
Danish?
Through the center of it, she's
What?
Danish.
Say that again?
Say it ain't so. Come on.
Nothing exciting is going to happen with this interaction.
No, not at all.
All right.
God
So-
damn it, Mike.
Good to know you're a boring
So-
cunt in Kentucky or
how
wherever
many-
you are, Nashville.
Sorry.
Yeah.
How many teeth?
Not you, the person on the other side of the.
Did you? I mean,
Yeah.
And him, though.
I mean-
and him, though.
Yeah.
Who am I unmuting?
Mike,
Have
how,
you guys
many,
ever watched the episodes of the?
how many teeth
I'm trying
does
to
she
talk.
not have?
Impractical Jokers.
Oh, no.
How many teeth does
Yes,
she not
that's
have?
what it feels like.
No, we're not asking for that.
Julie's
Go
got
about
a
your business.
question.
Make your life go on. But Julie will ask you a question. We will allow it.
How many teeth does she not have?
I asked.
Two? Was that a
No,
two?
all.
What?
No, all.
Like
All.
She has
doesn't
all of
have-
her teeth?
Yes, 100%.
Oh,
Oh,
What?
okay. It sounded like
now
she
I know
did.
you're lying. You're
Okay.
not even in the South.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Well, are they real?
Guys, such.
You're in Ohio.
100%.
You're in Ohio.
No,
Wouldn't- Don't do him like
All right,
that.
so-
You're
all
right.
right, she's not
Sorry.
native. She's not native.
If he were in Ohio, he would be choking on the bovisphere.
Well, you know what? He's in Tennessee, not
If I was in
Kentucky.
Ohio, I'd be
So
making
you know
all
we'll
the
give
way
it.
home.
Right.
That is true.
Yeah. Northern.
I don't understand the bulbosphere.
You need to listen to more episodes. We need to stop interrupting you while you're driving so you can get caught up.
Right.
I was trying to catch up on all the episodes. but then
I
you guys
know
went-
it. I'm
You
sorry.
spend that much time on the road. I
The-
think you have time. You have nothing but fucking time.
The
Mike.
Bovosphere was like 50 episodes ago, though.
I know. 50 hours of listening.
You know, you guys really are doing some self-destructive stuff right here. Because if you had let him continue listening, he would have driven your metrics up that much more.
I know it.
Listen to this guy.
He understands it.
Yeah.
It sounds like we have a new manager.
I've been called the marketing whiz of my generation
So why would
nobody's,
you?
nobody's ever called
by
you that.
myself.
They've called you the Whiz, but that's about it.
Yeah, I was
Wow.
going to say some people think you're Whiz, but
Yeah, it's just
I mean, that's
If you wanna-
neither here nor there.
If you want to run this podcast, feel free. None of us are. So.
when you say you're number one, it has nothing to do with
You
your
know what?
stature in society.
You know what? I would give him a test. If he can bring in $1,000 worth of sponsorship
He can't.
fees, then you can bring him in.
I bet I can get my school to sponsor us.
Probably.
Get RU money in here.
There you go.
$1,000.
Could we get Town and Country Realty to sponsor us?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Oh, come on.
No.
They're highbrow.
You've been on the show before.
I know.
And you're
have-
selling dumps around this county, so there we go. Like, we
You know
got to
what?
be better than fucking terrible real estate in this county.
I am selling homes and people's dreams. And
No, you're selling their nightmares because you're locking them in for 30 years of a fucking terrible mortgage.
you know what? But that was their dream. You know what? So, you know what? It's their dream. What becomes their nightmare later is not my problem.
Touche. I'll allow it.
For now.
Holy shit. We have devolved.
This is drunken tirades and
No,
inane bullshit.
it's not inane. Nah, it's
Well-
inane, but it's not. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's all.
I think it's all of the things that I just said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you know, what I found today was I had somebody call in a house that I have listed. And they called and they said, hey, I want to find out more about this house that you have listed, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, that's great. Yeah, so I'm telling them all about it. And they're like, well, how much is it? And I tell them, they're like, oh, okay. And I'm like, well, I said, do you want to set up a showing, a time to go see it? Oh, no, I was calling for a friend, and that's probably more than what their budget is. Do you know how much bullshit was in that story? They were
Right.
calling for themselves.
Right.
And they're like, fuck, that's way too much.
That's a lot like when I call and I'm like,
They never say, like, oh, I'm calling for myself and that's more than I want to spend. What do you have in my price range? The minute they find out it's too much, they're like, oh, calling for a friend.
it's like when I call Real
They-
Video and I'm
Nobody
like,
wants to admit that they're calling for themselves.
well, when I call Real Video and I'm like, do you have ass porn in stock? And they're like, well, what kind of ass porn do you want? Well, I'm calling for a friend.
And I want
no,
the
of
deep,
course.
dirty stuff that reaches through her nipples.
No,
Yes.
need backdoor
Yeah.
sluts 9 at the very least.
At least 9, if not 8. 8'll do.
Yeah. I'll take anything after 5.
But 10 garbage.
Yeah.
No.
Production
yeah.
value just.
11
Yeah.
was solid. They went back to their roots, you know.
You don't
think so? I don't think
We can agree to disagree
No,
on this.
I will agree to disagree.
All
It's
right.
It's like Siskel and Ebert.
Thumbs up,
backdoor
thumbs
sluts
down,
and 10.
thumbs in.
hey, you know what?
2 thumbs in.
At the very least.
Hey guys,
Hey, what's up,
Hi,
Mikey
Mike.
Smith? Did you bang that whore at the
I'm
front desk?
no,
Was she a fat whore?
Did you drop your pants and find your card?
Oh.
Circle back.
Call back.
I'm gonna cut you guys off. So I can go find my card. Okay?
Understandable.
All right.
Understandable.
Good luck. I hope you don't sleep in the car with a grapefruit.
You know what? We're taking the power back. We're going to cut you off.
Yeah.
Damn Skippy.
We're done with this episode. We love you,
Yeah.
Mikey. Thanks, buddy.
See you, bye.
See you, Mike.
Love you guys too. See you soon. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
That is the Glory Hole Cowboy.
Yeah, the glory hole cowboy. Like a
Yep.
glory hole cowboy.
Sounds like you might have to find a glory hole to have a warm place to sleep.
Or a
A warm grapefruit to lay his head on.
horny grapefruit. Yeah.
A hornygrapefruit.com.
Some might say.
Some might say.
Hornygrapefruit.com for all your grapefruit fucking needs.
Well, some might say.
So, all right, legit question. Which is better, pink grapefruit or regular grapefruit?
Hey,
I don't
it's all
know
pink
this.
on the
It's all
inside.
pink on the
I gotta
inside.
pee. Entertain the troops.
It's all pink on the
Wow,
inside.
just asking for
For a friend.
For
Yes.
herself.
Yes.
I don't have, obviously it has to be for.
No, I mean,
Well,
it's all based on personal preference.
I don't have a.
No,
dick
yeah,
to put in
no,
it.
you would never.
You are here with us on a Wednesday. We are your friends.
Oh God!
But we do wonder these things.
It's true. It's true. No, it's all based on personal preference.
Pink grapefruit, yellow grapefruit.
Yeah. Whatever you're in the mood for.
A yam? You want to bang a yam? We got your hookup.
I mean, a yam is a bit less juicy than I would personally prefer.
If you roll that thing enough, it's good.
And you know what? You're not wrong. If you're,
I think a yam is probably too dense.
See, you say that, but if you're going to town on a mashed yam, nice and warm, nice and squelchy for you, it's going to be a good time.
Avocado.
No, you couldn't pay me to do an avocado.
It's got a giant pit.
It ain't easy being green. I don't want to make its life any harder.
Well, you'd have to take the nut out first.
No, the nut's going in, believe you me.
Oh, jeez.
It's not gay if it's an avocado, man.
That's true. I've heard that.
Yeah?
Yeah, somewhere. Not sure.
What about a cored out pineapple?
A cored out pineapple would work, but I'd rather eat the pineapple. Yeah, because
this is beautiful.
Yeah, exactly.
This is beautiful.
Makes the jism taste better.
Yes. So
Yes.
you eat the outside of
Eat the outside of the pineapple, fuck the inside, and then eat it. And you're reabsorbing all that protein.
Exactly, and it tastes better.
Exactly.
So
exactly.
That is
It's-
yeah, see.
I'm glad you guys figured all that out, sussed it out, and I don't have to research any of that.
It was definitely a bit sus.
Yes. He's a smart kid. I mean,
He is.
I'm not sure where I got it from.
Yeah, I'm not either. Your Uncle Randy.
Perfect.
Oh God,
no, probably the least smart of the Filkins.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm not kidding you.
Ha! Gay.
He knows it.
Yeah, he's aware.
Some might
We
say.
remind him.
He's actually.
So let me tell you a story. Scott and I, absolute geniuses.
Well,
Guess who graduated with the higher GPA?
You. I know. Well, Scott was. Oh my God, I remember Scott.
An asshole. Prick.
He was in the class of '91. Yeah, he was like he's
81. 81.
81. I'm sorry. Yes.
Randy was 82.
Dude.
I was 92.
Yeah. Well, evidently your parents saved up some smarter sperm.
Oh, holy shit, they did.
But I think Randy was smarter than Scott for sure. Oh my God.
Randy's done
Wow.
pretty
Oh
well.
my God, I'm calling people out on this. This is bad.
Welcome
No,
to
but
my
this
life.
is a good thing because Scott needs to be put in his
So-
place.
It's true. It's
He
true.
is.
Wow.
But
Yeah.
Randy is
Some
smart.
might
Randy
say.
is smart. Randy,
well, I mean, it's like saying, who's the most successful Kardashian? Yes, you can look at the billions of dollars that they made, or
but
you
who
can
is
just
the better person? Who is this? Who's that?
right. Which I mean, I kind of top all of those charts, but it's like saying,
Well, that's in your opinion, but
well, there's a lot of fact to base that on.
I don't know. I've been a close observer
Actually, you
for
know what?
21 years.
Actually, you know what?
And I've got some
honestly-
damning evidence.
Thank you, Sarah.
And honestly,
Love you.
Thank you,
I
Sarah.
haven't seen Scott or
Could-
Randy in about, I don't know, 30 years. Or so.
Right, but wouldn't
Ish.
you say that in your recent experience that I'm probably the smartest?
Oh, well, in recent experience, because you're the
Absolutely.
only one I've dealt with.
No,
Right.
we don't.
So
we don't need to expound anymore.
You
though.
see how that
Yeah,
you see how I
yeah,
manipulated
yeah,
that to make it to my advantage, which
Yeah,
makes me
lady.
smarter than
Yeah.
them.
smarter.
More smarter.
More smarter.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, indeed.
Because you went to Sandusky, so you're more smarter.
Sandusky education.
Now, were you old enough to still have Mrs. Obrick for English?
I was not,
Negative.
See,
which that probably makes me smarter.
So,
nope.
so I
Keep it down a notch.
can honestly say, going to Adam's father's, your grandfather's funeral, I absolutely loved the stories that were told.
They were pretty
all awesome.
spectacular.
All
I
awesome.
say.
You know, that was I've been to a lot of funerals, and that was
Few are entertaining.
top three. Like most entertaining, beautiful. What a beautiful tribute. What a beautiful everything. And I enjoyed it. I enjoyed my time. I enjoyed that so much. I just want to.
I do have to say,
It was a wonderful tribute. It was such a beautiful tribute.
All of my siblings are awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, we harass each other to no end, and I'm pretty blessed to be at the top of that pyramid.
Right, and to see all of you and your siblings and everyone in your family.
Really? Because you were the youngest. You were kind of at the bottom of the.
So for me, when you see smiles at a funeral,
my parents were inverted.
When you see smiles at a funeral, that's how you know that person lived such a great life.
It is, and your parents were beautiful people. I remember them when I was young, and they were.
We were extremely blessed with our parents,
you were.
For me, it was like, once again, vis-a-vis, see my terrible fucking boss and job. I caught shit, and I'm like, you know what? This is important to me. I'm going, and I didn't have time to change my clothes even to go. So I was in my fucking jeans. And just whatever.
Well, you saw what my brother Scott wore.
Yeah.
He literally wore one of my dad's shirts that is. I mean, God bless you, Dad. It was not a beautiful shirt.
Right. But I love that. I love that whole proceedings, the whole ceremony so much.
But
So I do have
how you look when you show up. It's that you.
I was there to pay respect to a wonderful man. Absolutely.
So I look out. I step up to talk, and I look out at the crowd. And there's this goofy fucker smiling ear to ear because he knows me.
Yeah.
And it totally put me at ease. And then I look to the right and the left of him, and it's my friend Mickey and my friend Travis. I mean, two of the
we're just all sitting there together,
people. And they're all three sitting there like, all right, we know this will be good.
Yeah.
We know it's a funeral, but we know it's going to be good.
Well,
it was amazing.
It is.
It was fun.
Especially when your parents have lived a good
like I
life.
said, such a great tribute.
And they left a great legacy with you and all your siblings who I know all of them, and they're all wonderful.
It was so It was so heartfelt, so amazing. Yeah. Like even watching everyone speak, and then as you said, once you got up there, I was smiling. I'm like, this is gonna be good. Yeah. Like this is gonna be fucking amazing.
And
some might say
I introduced
11:45.
I introduced myself as the favorite.
Yeah.
Oh, of course you would.
What's that?
So that was that was what my parents would have wanted.
Well, I'm sure they did, and
yes.
I'm sure they looked down from heaven and said, "Oh, you're it." The light probably shone upon you.
I heard angels sing, and I heard
today.
Bravo, son.
Did you find
Bravo, son.
Did you find pennies around the floor around?
Yeah, and rose petals and stuff. I'm not sure how that had
and cardinals and doves swooped in.
And we all know I'm not a highly religious man, but the gentleman who you had run the thing, who was a pastor, right, or a priest,
yes. and a very good friend of my dad's.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah,
he nailed it because he got out of his own way, and he's just like,
Well, and he knew what my dad would have wanted. My dad was not extremely religious.
Right.
So, he threw a little bit of his stuff in there, but my dad was more or less, I know where I'm at with God. I'm all right with it. Get out of my way.
It was amazing. It was beautiful. If I can ask for anything, when my days on this earth are done, I hope I can have even one half of what that was, because that was amazing.
That is awesome.
Yeah. It was a great proceedings. I would hope that when I pass and Anthony take notes, more boobs.
More boobs. But more boobs.
I am tossing you in a dumpster and lighting it a fire.
Well, toss some grapefruits in there.
Are you gonna
of course there are.
Like, whoa, listen.
No, he agrees. I actually don't care. I'm older, so
just throw some grapefruits in there. Blah,
some
blah, blah.
grapefruits.
But you know what? In your dad's family, the youngest was the favorite.
Yes.
Well, no, you're silly. You are simply silly.
It must skip a generation. Is that what you're saying?
You might need to go into a home if you're thinking he's the favorite.
Maybe the youngest
put you there early.
Just saying.
All I have to do is show them this podcast, and they're going to say, "Oh yeah, he needs to be interred right now."
Yeah,
that's it.
You could start with episode 2.
All right.
Oh,
they'll-
shit,
they'll
drink.
lock-
Yeah.
they'll
All
lock-
right, yeah. No,
Episode 2 drink.
Yeah, I guess we can't let him be in charge. Can we? No.
No.
Do we drink when referring to that episode?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Episode 2 is the Phil shower masturbation episode.
Drink again.
But in speaking of death,
Of
and
me
dying
masturbating
and
in the shower?
no death and dying, we're
Oh,
circling
shit.
back.
You took it the other direction.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Do you know what? Like,
I died once masturbating.
don't you think that when you die, because like in the Bible, ashes to ashes, dust to dust, that you should be put right back into the earth and not actually be in a casket inside a stone tomb?
Well, there are a lot of different schools of thought. Like, for instance, the whole
Like
you got to be
involving-
facing. Oh shit! What direction is it? East, west,
Yeah.
whatever. But the direction that Christ will rise from when he
Well, the
returns.
cemeteries they always face
Yeah.
east,
Mhm.
so like their heads are always on the west side and they're looking east.
Yep.
Yeah. Look at Forrester is that way. Oh wait, Minnie Quay is the opposite way. Anyway, but
So, the body we are in right now.
I know doesn't, but I don't want my body embalmed, put into a casket, put into a cement thing to be entombed forever.
So that's very narcissistic.
I don't want that. That's
So I
not what
want to just fucking burn me up or throw me out to the wolves
no,
and let them eat me. Like,
See-
I don't give a shit. Let me go
want to be
back to the
burned.
earth.
I want
Because I've come from the earth. Let me go back to the earth.
All right, so let me tell you my plan. I think this is a beautiful plan.
To have a dick all up to your nipples?
No. Well, if you can get a dick to die inside me, that'd be great, and then I can.
We can arrange
live
that.
forever.
We might have some pull.
But I want.
Show up here next Tuesday. That's the Dick dying night.
I want to be cremated. I do. I want to be cremated.
All right.
On a serious note, want to be cremated. Half my ashes to be spread out like way out in the shipping lane of Lake Huron.
I thought you said
All the
half
first.
my ass spread.
Half my ashes.
Realize now you said
It was ashes, not
but the
ass.
image of half my ass spread out on the shipping
Well,
lanes
basically,
was a
it
funny
would
one to
be
me.
like half.
I want my
Yeah.
right butt cheek spread here and my left butt cheek spread there.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So then the other.
So they
part
can
of-
all kiss my ass.
My other part of my ashes, I want put into the base of a tree, like a new
Like
root
drilled
ball.
right in there, like rah, rah, rah.
like a new root ball of a tree. Like when you
Okay.
get it from the nursery, but it has to be a black walnut tree.
Oh, I thought you were going to say grapefruit tree.
No, black walnut tree.
Okay, well now I know what I'm doing for you.
So this is
Well,
a
yeah.
lot of effort, but it's also not more expensive than being put in the ground,
No, it's
entombed
not.
in cement.
Not at all.
See-
So also my kids have to do is like spread half my ashes out in the lake. They have to buy a black walnut tree and like go to plant it and put my ashes in when they plant the black walnut tree
This directly.
into the bulb of the black walnut tree.
Right.
See-
Because a black walnut tree will be a pain in the ass for somebody for a very long time because it drops all those
Oh, yeah.
black walnuts.
So absolutely
yeah.
no
You're
difference.
talking, you're talking nuts right now.
Yes, I am. So it drops all those nuts for years and years and years until the tree is big enough to be cut down and made into beautiful furniture.
This is fair.
So it's my just wish to be a pain in the ass for a really long time
And then be furniture.
and then be something beautiful that somebody can enjoy forever after.
How would you feel reincarnated as a couch if somebody banged on you?
You know what? I'd probably like it and I'd
Yeah?
probably laugh and they'd probably hear me snort and go.
Because then it would probably be the dick up to the nipples.
That's true. That's
Exactly.
true.
You're just
By
like,
that
holy
time,
shit.
There'd be like
So
GMO.
as you're
dicks by that time.
as you're on the couch reincarnate, and you're like, holy shit, she got impaled. Holy
Well,
fuck.
but
I
the
hope.
thing is, but
I hope you're varnished so that the grapefruit juice doesn't soak into you.
Right.
Yes.
Yes.
Could be ruinous. So
Like,
But that
I
is
did
my-
not.
that
I
is
did
my
not
wish.
come back to this earth to be ruined by grapefruit juice.
Yeah.
see,
But
I'm a simple man.
how,
I'm a man.
I
of-
mean, but I think that is like just like the coolest thing. But again, people can ruin me after that.
So,
Yeah. Oh my god.
so I've been
Heaven.
accused in life.
See.
Um,
Watermarks on the table. My god, no coasters. It's going to be awful. But
here's the weird thing. I have a hard time with this whole afterlife, religion, reincarnate thing. I don't know where I stand. I do. Do you have a hard time believing?
no, I don't. Actually, I don't.
Do you think we come back
I do.
as something?
I do.
Do you believe in God?
Yes.
What is God to you?
Whoa. Let me back up a step. I believe in. I believe in God, but I believe in the universe as a power more than God. I believe that there is a higher being, and whether we call him God, the universe, or whatever we call him, I believe that there is a higher being.
some
And I
more
do believe-
more in energy.
Yes, I do believe that. And
Huh.
all right, now yesterday, weird story. I'm driving back from Port Huron. Deer hits the side of my truck. Like I saw it coming.
Kapow!
Nothing I could do. Boom. And I'm like, I'm not even like, I'm like pissed. I only bought my truck like a month and a half ago. Kind of pissed off. And I'm like, hey, didn't take the grill out. I didn't get ass-ended because I slammed on the brakes. Just boom,
Right.
It was all good. So anyway, get there. I pull over, look at the damage, and I'm like, hey, take pictures, call to get the the accident report and stuff.
Right.
Well, I was in and out of my truck 3 times. Twice to take pictures because the first pictures I took sucked. Anyway, get back out the 3rd time when the cop got there to write the report, gave him all my shit. I got back in my car. There is a penny, heads up, shiny new penny, laying on my seat. It wasn't there the first 2 times.
No
I got
kidding.
in and out of the car. Was not there. I didn't have change in my I didn't even have pants with pockets. So it didn't fall out of my pocket. I didn't have change. There's no
Right.
way that it would have gotten
Right.
there. And the 3rd time I got back in the truck that night, there was a penny sitting. It was that penny from heaven saying everything was going to be okay.
So
Crazy. So yes,
Right.
I do believe in higher beings. And
Yeah,
higher
okay.
powers.
No. Yeah.
I do.
So my honest, like, total transparency here. So if a here
Go on.
Beautiful.
total transparency. If we are energy beings, and we take energy to run. When our energy dies out, we kind of go away. And then, so if we are energy beings and we return to the earth, which is also energy, and then, we talk, the Bible talks about, if you believe in anything in the Bible, it talks about how we are made in God's image. And I've always thought that it was odd that we think that we were made in God's image as a being of flesh and blood and everything else. Wouldn't we be an energy being?
We're a soul. We're a soul.
We have an
And-
energy to us.
Yes, and it's our energy that transports us from era to era whenever we're there. It's not our physical flesh. It's
And if you're positive energy, you are attracted to positive energy. And if you are a negative son of a bitch, then you're in the negative energy, which would be hell. And if you're neutral, you just stay in the box.
Yeah, well, I'm like out there. I'm just gonna be out there.
So you'd be out there.
I'm like a positive energy, and I think, and I hope I'm a positive energy.
I would say, based solely on your time on the podcast, yes, you're positive.
Right. Oh, very positive.
I think trying is all you can do.
I think you're positive when you shouldn't be, and I appreciate that.
I mean, Anthony, you go to a Christian school.
yeah.
You go to a university of God.
Yes.
What,
yes, I do.
what school do you go to?
Rochester in Rochester Hills.
Nice.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, he doesn't know what it's like to live in the slum. He's like, oh, the city's not so bad. It's like, you're in Rochester Hills.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you know, when I pull up in my 1991 Chrysler, all the vehicles around me are
1990.
1990 Chrysler. All the vehicles around me are Teslas and Hummers.
Yeah, that's all right.
The city's pretty nice.
Yeah, like,
Our Aldi is like a Whole Foods, but you know, I know what it's like to live in the city.
Hey, it's Whole Food, but cheap.
it,
All right.
Aldi's
All right, there's
awesome.
a reason I shop
No,
there.
their Aldi there, holy shit.
Oh,
Is it like
it's
Whole Foods?
crazy.
Oh, like you go down to Port Huron and it's like being in the hood. You go down there, I'm not kidding you. It's like a Whole Foods.
oh, really?
Yeah, it's ridiculous,
There's so
but still
much shit
cheap.
there.
But still
Still
really cheap.
Still really cheap.
Eh.
All the off-brand cereal and shit,
Cheap.
crackers that they've got, just like the real.
Hey,
thing.
hey, who you calling Cracker?
Road
You.
trip grocery shopping, Phil.
Yeah.
When are we going?
No
Let's
shit.
do it.
No
Let's
shit.
do it. All right. We should get out of this episode, though.
We should. We're at 2
Been a
hours.
second.
Holy,
Woo!
holy foo.
Yep. That
right.
You'll have that on these big jobs.
We're
We'll have that on these big jobs.
Yeah.
we are getting down to the last 6 hours of our fart noises.
Oh fuck,
Thank
dude.
God.
I mean, according to that clock right there, it's it's only about 3:40, 3:47.
That clock's been at that same time for the last 4 weeks.
Say it ain't-
Longer than
say
that.
It ain't so.
The last
It's so
130 some episodes.
It's right twice a week or twice a day.
Yes.
Sun shines on the dog's ass
Whoa.
twice a day. Boring.
Why is yours so much better than mine?
What? Those make that? I can do that?
You can't.
Your cord sucks.
Oh, the lower chord is good.
Anyway, you're welcome.
What can I say
Except you're
welcome?
You got it.
Wow.
Nailed it. He's better than I am.
It's true. I'm better than a lot of people.
Oh.
So it's all right.
Yeah, totally
He is
surprised.
saying he is probably one of the few people who sang in both the Palace and Ford Field.
It is true. It
Definitely one of the few people in this room who've done it.
Well,
So
you know what? Well, Elton John's going to be at Little Caesars and Comerica. So
oh well, he's Sir Elton John. He's just Anthony,
different.
with
He's-
with a douche nozzle on top.
He's been knighted.
I have been referred to in the past as Filk Daddy.
That is true.
Oh,
That is
shit.
true.
It's
as
true.
what?
Filk Daddy.
Really?
Anthony Filkins. Filk Daddy. My car.
got it.
My car for a while was the Filk Caddy. Because I drove a 1997 Cadillac DeVille. Beautiful car.
Deville.
Beautiful car. The Filk Caddy.
Yeah, it was.
Now I just drive the pimp wagon.
Yeah. Making cash on that.
Always.
Awesome.
Cashing checks and snapping necks.
Jamming my dick deep into the hose. All
So
right.
don't forget to email us at pna@hornygrapefruit.com.
PNA@hornygrapefruit.com.
And it is the correct spelling.
Yes.
HORNYGRAPEFRUIT.com.
You're saying this as though anyone's listening at this point.
They are. Trust me, Cookie's listening.
There.
All right.
I-
All right.
Fuck you, Cookie. Love you, Cookie.
Love you, buddy. Anywho,
All right, we're ready.
Let's get
can
up.
I hit the button?
Hit the
Yeah,
button.
yeah.
Push the button, man.
Adam Filkins, our producer extraordinaire. Anthony Filkins, thank you for joining us.
Anytime.
Julie Stoliker, love you. You're not a fat whore. We love you. Mike Smith, thank you for joining us from the road. I'm Phil Nickel. P&A at
HornyGrapefruit.com.
P&A at
Thank you.
hornygrapefruit.com.
HornyGrapefruit.com or PNA Podcast Express at gmail.com or pineapple nipple arsehole at gmail.com. Make good choices. I obviously didn't.